Beep, beep, beep.
It's time to climb the corporate ladder for Money in the Bank 2020 live predictions. I'm Luke, and this is Laurie Blake. Sorry if I sound a bit different, folks. I've got a brand new laptop, and it's having some issues.
Yeah, well, good.
How are you, mate?
Technology always letting us down. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm grand. Just eating a whole pizza that I made. Excellent. That was great. Yeah, I'm prepared.
Oh, nice.
I'm very excited for this. I think this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah,
I'm more excited for this than I've been for just a regular Money in the Bank for a while.
Yeah, totally. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun
because I'm hoping they just do mad nonsense, right? Like that's what I want. What I want them to do in this pay-per-view, and especially in the match itself, is just do some crazy stuff. Just do stuff that you're never going to get a chance to do again, because everyone's going to go like, well, why did you do that in front of a crowd? Like, this is the time to just go balls to the wall, make it utterly insane.
Absolutely, exactly. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to this. So we are in the Money in the Bank kickoff show point. We'll do some countdown syncs. In fact, 2, 1, there's 59 minutes left. We'll do a couple more of those throughout the hour. But yeah, I am really, really looking forward to this show. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. In fact, I think it's going to be a really, as long as you say, they just go all out with it.
Yeah, I think holding back is the only thing that's going to make it like rubbish. I think doing a really half-assed version of this is what's going to make it crap. But as long as they just do every stupid spot you could possibly think of. Why not? Like, no one's going to hold it against you. Like, be like, well, the continuity doesn't work anymore of WWE if like Otis falls off the building or something. You know, like I'm sure everyone will just be like, yeah, that was just a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let me just quickly double check something. I just saw someone posted up in the chat, but I wanted to check myself.
Oh, let's quickly just do this.
Alberto
I'm retweeting, so
Alberto El Patron. Someone's just posted that he has been arrested, but let's see if that is true. Oh, yep, no, he has been arrested.
Good.
Yeah.
What's that for? Alberto El Patron.
By looks of this, I mean, I don't speak a lot of Spanish, but agression sexual.
Charged with sexual assault.
Yeah.
ProWrestling.net, 17 minutes ago. Let's have a little look, shall we?
Yeah, you dive into that. Let's see what people are saying up in the chat. Tom Delves has joined us to say, will anything be made of the fact that Ali had all but won the match last year? Also, on a hacker-related note, Big E is heard before he is seen. So I guess Tom assumes that perhaps that Big E is in fact the hacker, although I made the bold prediction on the SmackDown podcast we did yesterday that I think Ember Moon is the hacker. I think they've been doing a lot of red herrings that it's a lad. I think it's a lass.
I think some people were like slowing down the footage and being like, it's Chad Gable and Ali. Maybe it's multiple people. Like, maybe,
I think maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's a collective.
Well, I certainly think that they've had multiple people record lines.
Yeah, they've been hot desking. That's what's been happening. They're just working as part of an artist collective out of a little warehouse on a canal somewhere. You know.
Yeah. Someone has just asked. AH has said, "Are there any pre-show matches?" There is, in fact, I believe on the pre-show, it's Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro. Yep, this has also been announced. R-Truth versus MVP. I believe that's on the. I think that's on the actual card, though. It's not on the pre-show.
Yep. Loads of build for that.
Oh, yeah. And then here we go. Yeah. So
it's on build for this as well.
Cesaro versus Jeffrey Hardy.
So what's all the stuff with Sheamus? Like,
well, they are doing some stuff with that still. I think this is just like filler. They had like a showing on SmackDown where Jeff made him look like a bit of a chump.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Don't you normally build that to the pay-per-view? It's not just like, it's Cesaro. So there we go. Matches this card.
I don't know what. So Jordan has said here, sounding mad audible there, Luke. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
What, as in like loud?
I don't know. It just says just sounding mad audible. I don't know what that means.
You're quite roomy. I'd say.
Maybe, that's probably where that's what it is.
I think you're using your things, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm using this because brand new Macs don't have USB slots.
You got to get the old Thunderbolt converter.
Yeah.
There's Lightning now? I don't know.
Well, that's it. It's because Apple's brilliant strategy is to just take stuff away from things and then make you pay more so you can have them back.
Oh, yeah. It's how they keep you on their products. It's like you can only use this port for our thing. So
yeah. Peter Mullins says, prediction, Brock in the Helicopter piloted by the Gronk to cash in as Otis nears the top of the ladder. Both boombox dance for the next 6 months.
I like it. I think that's good TV.
Matt Fields says, just watch WrestleMania 35 again, but with your reactions. What a difference a year makes in terms of the roster. Your Ms. Dad reactions made me die with laughter. The Wakandan Forever says, hey guys, my first time super chatting. I'm from Oakland, California, USA. Love the show. Big fan. Here's looking forward to a good show. Woo!
I think, I'm really looking forward to it. Do you want an update on Alberto El Patron?
Yes, go on.
He was arrested and charged with sexual assault stemming from an alleged incident on May the 3rd. The victim told police that he slapped her multiple times and ordered her to wear a dress and dance for him before the alleged assault took place. The victim also stated that Patron threatened to leave her son in the middle of the road if she did not comply with his demands.
Oh, man. I mean, I nearly swore then. I nearly did a swear so early into this stream. YouTube would have caught that one.
You got to pick him in later and hide him. So the downward spiral of Alberto Del Rio seemingly continues. But more on that when I guess more is known.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see what other people are saying. Start recording. What's the funniest thing you believed about something in wrestling as a kid? Mine was that WWF and WCW were fake, but ECW was real. That's where real fights happened.
What a choice!
Segrin Vampire. All I'm going to say is Asuka with the briefcase. That's it. I've actually got down Nia Jax to win.
Nia. I think Nia's getting kicked off a roof. So I think I picked Asuka. I think Asuka and Shayna Baszler are going to team up and take Nia down, like they did on Raw. But we'll see. I don't think Nia with the briefcase is a very good. Like, it's not that. I don't know. I feel like it's obviously like that's like a big, powerful statement to do. But I feel like if Nia just cashes in anytime, she could just win. Like, that's kind of the character she's portraying. It's like Braun having the briefcase. It just didn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't suit the character. I feel like Asuka dancing around, coming out from the back and just appearing with this briefcase every so often. I think they'll get a lot more mileage out of something like that. Shayna with the briefcase, I think, also has that cerebral edge to it that, I don't think Nia's character really fits.
So my thinking was, they've already done Becky and Asuka this year. They're still doing Becky and Shayna. The one they haven't done yet is Becky and Nia. So having Nia be the one that's like steals the title from her effectively it's all that heel heat.
True. Yeah, I don't want it though.
I mean,
I'm just going to keep saying it's not going to happen because I just don't want it.
Rex Joseph Calmarin says over under 5 one-liners during the Die Hard Money in the Bank. Oh, there's going to be filled with one-liners, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay. Update. Jordan meant that my mad audio was good. It was audio in a good way. So
okay, good audio.
That's good. And I saw one of our mods said that my audio sounds crisp. So this is good news. That means I don't have to switch laptops because I'm quite enjoying using my new one.
Yeah, has it got the little light up bar? The thing
it has
special bits on it.
Oh, it has, mate.
Special shortcuts. I've always wanted that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way to do it, Laurie, is to have buy a laptop 5 years ago that's really bad, and then it gets progressively worse to the point where the company just has to buy you a new one.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So, like, obviously, the company bought me a Mac for my desktop, and that is still at work. So,
Yeah.
I haven't been for 7 weeks. So, I'm using my Mac, which I obviously bought for all my freelance work. So, it's still pretty good. So,
Yeah,
but not as good as a brand new one.
No.
It does have USB ports, though, importantly.
I was going to say that's the one thing that this is really missing.
No, it's an Air, though, isn't it? Is it like a slim
no,
one?
It's a MacBook Pro.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like that should have USB ports.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, I didn't even check to look if it didn't. I just assumed that it would. Who the hell is Ashley Ashton?
Don't know. But I love these chocolate statues. Left over from Easter.
I was going to say, watch out. Sting might be hiding inside one. Jordan also adds, good evening, gents. Anyone wondering why Jeff is facing Cesaro? I mean, he was feuding with Sheamus. I ask because Laurie is surely wondering why his favorite wrestler is facing Cesaro.
I know, my very favorite wrestler. I love Jeff Hardy. That is a terrible statue of Andre the Giant.
Yeah, they're not good, are they?
Like, it's just like all they've done is go for size and not likeness at all.
James Nepper says, hey lads, first super chat, thank you very much. Big long time fan, calling it now. Vince is the one that's falling off the roof. He can finally die in a storyline. Thoughts? Love you guys, thank you.
I mean, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm basically here for anyone falling off the roof at this exact point. I'm up for as many people falling off the roof as possible. Yeah. I'm hoping. I know we're all saying it's Die Hard, but I was talking to my brother earlier, and he was just like, "But what if it's the Raid? what if it's like there's a new boss on every floor?" I love that.
Yes, that's great. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. New Punk Rant says, what a statement you've never heard. Juventud Guerrera is unironically my all-time favorite wrestler. Love you, lads. Need more Quizzlemania and No Rolls Barred. Well, No Rolls Barred will be returning at the end of this month, and it's going to be set in the Wiki Wiki Wild Wild, Wiki Wiki Wild Wild, Wiki Wiki Wild Wild West.
Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want.
You don't want that. I wonder which one of us is going to have a Jim West style character.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying to Adam the other day on the podcast for NXT. Just saying, like, well, we need to have a big discussion about this, and we can't all just be Gunslinger. We can't all be James West, Tame in the West. Now remember the name. Like, you know what I mean? We need to have some variety in the characters, because I feel like the sci-fi one, we all went very different directions. Weirdly,
yeah. I mean, my first thought, though, when the subject of it becoming a Wild West scenario came up, I was like, oh, brilliant. I'm going to be Doc Brown from Back to the Future 3.
Yeah, no, I thought about Back to the Future as well, very briefly.
But then I thought, but that was basically Ollie's character from the sci-fi one. Someone stuck in a different time period. Yeah,
and I don't feel like we could do Native Americans. So that's out.
Yeah.
What else are we going to do? Like the lady who runs the brothel. Like I also thought we could also just do Westworld.
We're still
then that's just robots again. Yeah. We've done all the good ones, and it's only the second one.
Ryan said, "Legends you are. Will we see another no fans show again in the future? Just raise money for charity or local indie wrestlers? Probably not at the moment. I'd imagine the next show that we do is just going to be like our first fan event, because we were going to put on, before all this kicked off, we were meant to be doing a wrestling show, not like we were sort of like we brought together a load of people to put on this, and we were going to do a live podcast and everything. And then everything kicked off, and that became No Fans Monday. But yeah, I'd imagine that's what the next version will be. I don't think there's any sense, particularly because we're all still in lockdown. Like our Prime Minister, Captain Idiot he is, that's just personal opinion, said that we are sticking around with lockdown, but come Wednesday you can have unlimited exercise.
Oh yeah, and you can also go to the parks and stuff not for exercise, so you can go to sunbathe if you want.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a galactic twat. Christ. Yeah, well, yeah. I guess we'd end up maybe doing a show if it's raising in stages, right? Like, if it's going to be one of those things where you can get 50 people in a room, but you can't get 100. That's probably enough to put on a wrestling show with all the wrestlers because that's like 50 people. So there might be a no fan show in that interim period, depending on how long, I guess, between you can run events, but you can only have this many people there.
Yeah. Flame Inc. Live. When Money in the Bank was first announced, it was told to be for any title they wanted, and that is how WWE and that is how it is in the WWE games. When did WWE decide it was for a main title only, just as for 24 title? I think it's always only been for the world title, hasn't it? I thought that was always it. Like, you just got a title shot. I mean, you could probably cash in on the IC champ if you wanted, but I don't think anyone ever has. They've always just done it for the world titles.
Well, I think it doesn't necessarily. It hasn't made sense for anyone who's had the briefcase yet to cash in for. Why would you cash in for a prize that isn't the top one?
Yeah,
like Otis was saying he was going to cash in the briefcase for the tag titles, right? Like, that would make sense for him because of his ties with Tucky, but like, there has to be a good motivation for them to go for a specific belt, and that that maybe there's at some point there's some sort of really mean, poignant revenge storyline that someone's got, and someone that they want to get in the ring with has the belt, and they've been ducking them. That would be a good way to use the Money in the Bank briefcase. But yeah, like I think the best thing to do is have it. It's much better when the stakes are higher, right?
Yeah, totally. Oh man, I was about to ask you, what do you think that is behind JBL? But it's now switched to the New Day. Start Recording says, I hope Boogeyman appears and Shayna Baszler scares him off, and Aleister Black masses a light switch by accident, which turns off a bunch of lights.
Yeah, I'm hoping Aleister Black just black masses all the bottle tops off things for the whole cafeteria, just like.
Ryan says, do any of the guys at WrestleTalk support Everton? I mean, I did in the 90s when I really followed football. So yeah, I guess I technically still do now. If I'm cheering on a team, it would be that team, but I don't really follow football that much outside of like the Euros and the World Cup. I don't really follow it week to week.
I don't watch football.
No. Tyson says, hope the show is good. I've got low expectations. Oh, Tyson, I'm going to disagree with you there. I've actually got quite high expectations for this. I think this is going to be, I mean, I don't know if I'm massively into the rest of the card, but I'm so excited for the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
I'm carrying over everything.
And I'm interested to see Braun and Bray, because it seems like it's going to be not explicitly Firefly Funhouse style thing, but I think it's going to have more layers to it than just be a wrestling match. I'm hopeful anyway. I think that the other wrestling match stuff I'm not that bothered with. I am quite bothered about this match because I know that there's some wicked sweet Power Ranger gear being worn.
And I will say as well, so these lads had an 8-man on SmackDown, which was hella fun. It was really, really good. It was actually like pretty much the only good thing on the show, because SmackDown is such a boring show at the moment. But this 8-man tag that they had was so much fun. I'm actually really excited for their match. It's going to be good. Wesley says, I just want an elevator gag, like someone frantically pushing the button only to have it break down and then have to take the stairs. Now, the one that me and Adam said that I would like to do is, and it works if it's Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin thinks he's the smart one, gets into the elevator and presses the top button. And someone, like an Otis, runs in, presses all the buttons.
And closes the door on him.
And closes the door. But Baron Corbin is not a smart enough man to just get out. He still thinks it's the quickest route. So you just see him every now and again.
Hiding all the way to the top.
He's just there pressing the button, trying to get it to close again. And that's all you ever see of Baron Corbin is in elevators as they go floor by floor.
Oh, that's really fun. I think there's so much fun stuff they can do with this. It's like, I think it's got so many possibilities. As long as it's not the same as Edge and Randy Orton beating each other up around a gym for 40 minutes, I think it would be really good.
Yeah.
Getting the little sled. Oh, I'm going to crush you. Hope you don't move out of the way. Oh, here it is.
Oh, here it is. It's crocodile wrestling.
The game nobody asked for.
Oh, it's a frightening design for Charlotte Flair, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking with that one. Battlegrounds, fall 2020.
Terrifying.
Yeah, terrifying. We will do another sync as well, everyone who's watching in the chat asking for it, but we're just waiting for the timer to come back up on the screen, and it hasn't done since the start of this show. But when it does, we will do another one.
Going on for
the Gazatron, it says, muting Money in the Bank and using you guys as commentary. Love the content WrestleTalk produces. It's got me into AEW and back into WWE to a degree. Thank you very much. Well, thank you, Gaz.
Nice.
Thank you,
I would say do turn the sound back on when the show starts, just because we don't do play-by-play. No, so you will lose track of what's happening.
Start Recording says, what do you think the hacker does if they appear? I don't know. And I for all me saying that SmackDown is a boring show at the moment, the hacker thing is probably the most intriguing thing, because like the video that they played, this week was, it showed various things. It showed like Tamina, it showed New Day, it showed just Sheamus, I think it was. So like it could insert itself into various different storylines. So I really don't know. I'm quite excited to find out.
Yeah, I think it's really intriguing. I think it's another one of those like interesting. You didn't really expect it from wrestling vignettes. Like, I like it. I think it could go interesting places, because they're doing the same thing they did with Bray, like a really slow build. Yeah, and I think sometimes that works out really nicely. Like that sometimes suggests to me that they probably got a plan somewhere in there.
Oh, love this. So the Alpha Artist has sort of added to my fantasy booking for Baron Corbin, where it says, once he's in the elevator and he reaches the top floor, all he runs into is Aleister Black giving him the Black Mass.
Oh, that would be excellent.
That'd be so good. Dean says, Ronda is going to do what Brock did last year, not be involved and win the briefcase to screw over Shayna Baszler.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Adam's prediction is that Sasha's winning, right?
Yeah, I could kind of see something like that happening. Like, they obviously don't care for the rules, and I think the rules really are loose. They're going to be extra loose in a match where two matches are happening at once.
Yeah,
and they just happen to be at the headquarters. So I wouldn't be surprised if Shane McMahon wins. I think that'd be perfectly fine.
Oh, I went to check. I went to Twitter because I wanted to check. Our boy Xander's here.
He is here, yeah.
Our boy Xander shared a picture watching along with it, a green Xandermania t-shirt. Very nice, Xander.
He's had a haircut as well.
He has as well, and a little trim of the beard.
A little quarantine trim.
Yeah, and following on from the last stream that we did for our live reactions, we've both been booked for the next Xandermania card.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Billy says, another lovely time with the boys. Looking forward to this show. What was the first match you saw live? Mine was Ric Flair, Blackjack Mulligan, Thanksgiving Day, 1977. Wow, that's impressive, mate. That's 8 years before I was even born.
Yeah, the first wrestling match I saw live was 10 years ago. It was Raw. I can't remember what match it was. I wasn't like religiously watching the product at that point, so I know that Kofi Kingston was there, and I'm pretty sure he was Jamaican. So that's about the era that it was.
Here
we go. We're getting Jeff versus Cesaro.
Yeah. To answer the question, I don't know what mine was. At least I can't remember what mine was, because I'm pretty sure the first wrestling event I went to, in fact, I'm very confident the first wrestling event I went to was one of those like knockoff, like it was at the Hexagon in Reading. Mm-hmm. And it was like, featuring Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's, just like British wrestlers playing the American ones. And it was like £4 to get in. I think that was like my first wrestling event. This is our first match of the night here on the Kickoff Show. Jeffrey Hardy versus Cesaro. And I've just realized as well, when I'm watching because my network is over here, it just looks like I'm watching you.
Do you think? Yeah. I think all matches should have taken place on the roof.
Kind of like NXT War Games, where they've still got the 2 rings next to each other, even though.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like what's the point in? I get obviously like you're filming it and all like filming it at random times and stuff, but like, yeah, I feel like having it all on the roof would have been cool.
Yeah,
it made it feel like an event, and now it feels a bit disjointed.
Particularly if like the Money in the Bank match was like basically it started at the start. And then sort of like and then other matches are basically just taking place on the roof while everyone's fighting through. So the Money in the Bank match actually takes place throughout the night.
That's quite cool. And then you can kind of cut back to it. Is that a Hadouken? What is that?
Oh,
tiger. Oh, it's a tiger uppercut. Is it?
Yeah. Because he's got his big uppercut.
Yeah. A Shoryuken.
Tiger uppercut. Jeff's taken out. Is Jeff taken out his flesh tunnel? So it's just
it's got a hole now.
A big hole now. Gross.
Jeff Hardy wearing a top that you would also keep vegetables in.
Yeah, my sweet potatoes came in those.
Yeah, I know. I got some oranges in that, and then
wearing a top I used to see everyone wearing at Reading Festival 2001.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, saw a lot of people wearing those sorts of tops, like the fishnet things.
Mm-hmm. Were your nips out?
Well, I mean, I wasn't wearing one.
No, I just think it's a bit indecent.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Cesaro looks less indecent, and he's in his underwear.
I mean, I was just, even though it was summer and it was quite a hot summer as well, 2001, if I remember correctly, I was just wearing my long sleeve Deftones top from the Adrenaline album because I was cool.
Mm. I like bands that are at this thing.
I don't even think they were there that year.
No. I like other bands that aren't even here. Cooler ones.
That's how cool I am. I think if I did buy some merch, I'm pretty sure I bought T-shirt for Headpig, if I remember correctly.
That was a nice hip toss.
Oh, I thought Cesaro was going to do some big, like Rick Rude style selling of the atomic drop there because that's
you don't get an atomic drop very often anymore.
Yeah,
a rare treat.
Have you seen that Twitter thread?
Yes, I have. Yeah,
Rick Rude selling atomic drops. I'm sad it's come to an end.
He ran out of bollocks.
He did. He ran out of clips to use. He said he's going to be back, but and I hope he does.
Oh no! Oh dear!
Oh no! Oh! Just smacked him all over the apron. That was great.
Do you remember when
barricade?
Yeah. Do you remember when quite recently Jeff Hardy went like, "Oh, I luckily got through like 15 years of my career without any injuries."
Yeah.
Did you?
Depends on if you count arrests as injuries.
Yeah.
Bruising your ego.
Well, yeah, but I think it depends on like, if you're doing anything about them or not. Diagnosed injuries that you let people treat you for, and just generally being injured.
Diagnosis injury. James has said, we're so far behind the stream. No, YouTube is far behind the stream, my friend. YouTube is about 30 seconds behind.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way these streams work, bud. We will do a time check at some point so everyone can kind of sync up. But it's hard to do when there's no timer on screen.
Yeah. He's about to jump on Jeff's neck. Jumped on.
And jumped on it. So, I think it was Mark Henry used to do that spot, which is, is quite cool because it's Mark Henry and he's a big lad. But I remember him doing it once, and Booker T, when he was on commentary, crowd walking across.
Martin Kirby.
And so Mark Henry did it, and Booker T on commentary just goes, he done left skid marks on that boy. He's rubbing the face off. What a dick.
I'll be careful how much you rub off of that, because if you rub off too much, that's going to look like a swastika really quickly.
I tell you what, they want to not do the shot they were just using there. This shot here, because you can see Michael Cole and Corey Graves aren't watching the ring. They're watching their monitors, which just seems super daft because the match is so close to them.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do.
watching him honestly seems very silly.
I guess it makes sense from the perspective of like you have to sort of call out what only the audience can see and not like other random stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Cesaro spills to the outside.
Here we go. Some crazy Jeff stuff now.
Come on, crazy Jeff.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
Whipped hard into that.
Just kill me, Cesaro. Just do what you like. That there was no give in that, was that? That was just full stopping power.
We didn't do predictions for this, did we?
No, I don't think so. Oh, here we go. And again, beep 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 beep.
I mean, Martin.
He looks like a much bigger Martin Kirby, anyway. So
Martin stepped away from the ring now, so maybe Cesaro just wants to have it for himself.
That's it. The Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
Oh, the double stomp. Cesaro's so good. Just give the man something to do, someone, please.
He has got something to do. Cesaro is part of a new mid-card of Evil.
I know, true.
Which is very sad.
All the foreign guys.
And Baron Corbin.
A Japanese one, a Swiss one. He's from Canada.
Yeah, without Sammy, they've got Baron doing the job instead. So it is just like a new mid-card of Evil. Poor old. I just feel bad for a lot of them, really.
Yeah, the old kingdom. What they're going to be called now, the kingdom or something.
Oh, God, no. That doesn't sound...
The Empire.
Oh, he's trying to get into a little abdominal stretch there.
They are taking things back.
Yeah. He's going to bust out an octopus stretch in a minute, like Chris Brooks style. Oh, is he going to undress him?
That's it. Take us.
Oh, it's going to be a saucy now. You would he thought that fishnet is protecting his nip too much. I need better access to the nip to chop.
Yeah, that's it. We don't want to leave a handprint that's also like got cross hatching across it.
Exactly. Get the cross hatching on your own hand. Looks like he did the damage to you.
Maybe Cesaro also knows that he doesn't want to chop him too hard because he'll cut himself on the brittle mesh.
Or worse still, on the zip.
Oh yeah.
Oof, don't want to be chopping those zips, mate. Oh, that was lovely.
All this so Jeff can win and then Sheamus can come out and kick him in the head.
Yeah, maybe.
Surely. As Jeff is on the old comeback tour.
Yep.
Douche.
I really like Cesaro.
Yeah. What do you think for Jeff? Do you think mid-card title is where they're going to push him to?
Yeah, I mean, I think because this is almost, it feels like this is, he has come to the end of his road. I think one last world title, not like run, but sort of push for that title, I think would be good. With the right champion at the very least, like with a Fiend, champion. I think against Jeff Hardy would be quite cool. Yeah, I think mid card sort of suits him right at the moment.
I think they want to give him go out on a high and give him a win, and then I think giving him a last run your Intercontinental title would be pretty good.
Yeah, particularly because like when we interviewed Sheamus earlier this year, God, when was that? Was that in January?
Must have been, yeah.
Yeah, God, it feels like forever ago. But when we interviewed Sheamus on the bus, he said that he wants the IC title because it's the only title he's never won. So if Sheamus is going to go after that belt, a feud with him and Hardy over that belt, that'd be quite good.
Yeah, that would be good. Oh. Oh,
2 atomic drops in one match.
vintage Hardy.
Delightful.
Smushed his balls. Never pinned anyone off it though, so I don't know why he bothers. You think they'd learn?
Yeah. Well, you never know. Corbin pinned someone with a deep six on who was it? Drew Gulak.
But deep six is pretty good. Deep six could be his finisher.
I think we're going for a little twist of fate here.
Oh, here we go.
Whisper in the winds. Oh! Sorry, just pushed him there, tripped him, hit him right in the nards.
Here we go.
This match is getting a lot more time than I thought it would do as well. This might actually almost feel like the entire, the rest of the kickoff show.
Oh, dear. Oh, man.
No, you're not going to get going off there, mate.
You might do.
Nope.
I'll take that gladly. Anytime.
Whisper in the wind, mate.
Whoa. Oh, that didn't look good for anyone. He really came down on Cesaro's knee there.
Yeah. Oh,
that was really awkward.
Yeah.
Cesaro looks like he's got those like shark skin Speedos.
Oh, actually, Cesaro's taking down his knee pad. Oh, he landed so hard on that knee. Oof. That was not nice at all.
That was really, that's bad. Because that was it was up before. It was like slightly raised before Jeff kind of crushed it to the floor.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if his leg looks like really bruised. Oh, like his hip, his knee. Oh, crikey.
Oh, here we go. Is that it?
Is it?
Oh.
No. Go, you finished that with Swanson, mate.
I thought they were going to be like, yeah, do you want to, I don't know, should we just go to the finish now, maybe? My knee's a bit...
Yeah. Ow, eat my knee.
Someone suggesting Nicholas is the hacker in the chat.
Could be, mate. He probably knows computers more than anyone. Like, exactly. He knows what the kids are into.
Yeah, I've got into your TikToks.
We were watching. We finished watching Dead to Me today.
Oh, what, season 2?
Yeah. And there was a moment when her teenage kid is like, she has a chat with his sort of girlfriend, and she's saying like a lot of stuff that you're not supposed to understand. And my wife turned to me and said, like, is this what kids sound like these days? I was like, well, no, this is what 30-year-olds think that kids sound like, I think.
Yeah, this is what grown adults writing for children.
Exactly.
Oh, here we go.
Time for the gotch. Nope. Oh. Clothesline from hell.
It's been quite good.
It has been good, actually. And Jeff.
That's why you wear the fishnet, because see how Cesaro couldn't get any purchase there. That's why. The sort of scaliness of it just lets you slip right off.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, tiger uppercut. There it is.
God, his knee is not good. Oh. He had to be so careful of that.
Yeah. I just think he's just so smart now. He's just using it as part of the story of the match.
Yeah,
it's really so good. It's time to go up top.
Here we go.
Time to watch one top.
Bets in now. How heavy is Jeff going to lay this in? Pretty heavy.
Is it all right? There it is, Nick.
He got all the way over that on that one. Yeah. Like, my favorite Swanson's the one where he now just lands full body on top of them.
Exactly, yeah. That was good. Fun little kickoff match, that.
We'll be wearing a ring to the ring. For like, catch that on Summit.
I mean, I'd take mine off to do the washing up.
Yeah, that was really smart of Cesaro.
Yeah.
That flip over the thing. I think he managed to make that look pretty decent without fully colliding with it and flipping over,
Nice. Very good.
And well shot by WWE to stay behind him.
Ron Rajan said, chances of a League of Nations get back together now. Probably highly unlikely given the Alberto situation. Alberto did say, though, that he was coming back to WWE for the summer. So, Gucci25 said, hey, guys, love the explanation videos on parts fun known. Any chance you can do one on Broken Matt Hardy for people who weren't watching Impact when he first became broken?
It's definitely on the list. Yeah, I'd have to do a lot of research. So there's a couple more in the pipeline that I'm working on, and I just want to work out good angles for things that aren't just necessarily just explaining what they are. If you catch my drift, like taking it in a slightly different direction with each one.
Yeah. Peter Mullins thinks that the world will end if Otis and Nia go off the roof together. Davin Rajan says, in your professional opinion, wouldn't sound more professional, who would you say is the best female wrestler in the world? I'd say it's Asuka, but that could be me being biased as she's one of my favorite wrestlers. I mean, yeah, there's like plenty of people you can pick out from the Stardom lineup, but like, yeah, Asuka's incredible, like absolutely incredible. Like
Asuka,
Sane and Shirai. Tessa's great. Yeah, there's like
I think Charlotte's one of the best.
Is
probably the best. I think Charlotte's great. I think Charlotte's just in a position where people have got tired of seeing her be the champion, but she gets a good match out of everyone. Charlotte, the last couple of matches she's had have just been phenomenal. The Io Shirai, didn't like the finish very much, but like the match was great, and Rhea was awesome. I think she's becoming underrated because she's become such a fixture.
Yeah. The Wakandan Forever. What is your favorite Money in the Bank match of all time? The first one is excellent. First one is really
I do.
Because I watched that quite recently. That's a great match. I don't know. It's hard because like as good as Money in the Bank matches are, it's usually about like what the winner does after it. It's never really about the match itself.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, the TLC matches or the triangle ladder match from Mania 2000.
Yeah, I think it's the cash-ins is always the bit that's the fun aspect of it. The match is almost becomes lost in the ether, I think, after that point.
The match is just getting you to that finish.
Yeah.
Timothy Beatty says Otis wins, but in the act of true villainy, Dolph holds Mandy next to the edge of the roof and tells Otis to give him the briefcase or he'll throw her off. Otis will then give Dolph the briefcase. Mandy is still super kicked off the roof.
Oh. I like it, but I don't like Dolph for the briefcase. So
I was going to say
the rest of that's great.
Great story, but there was too much Dolph.
I think when you can do the same thing, but just have it at the point where Otis is about to climb the ladder, and then he has to give up climbing the ladder to go and deal with this problem.
Michael Dominguez said, I believed Foley and Funk in a dumpster was real. I'm pretty sure that was real. Will Adams, who do you think is falling off the roof? I hope it's Corbin. I think it's going to be Corbin. I think Eliza's going to throw him off. I think,
you do?
For like, you know, redemption for the build they did towards WrestleMania where he pushed him off the crow's nest.
Long live the king.
Exactly. I think it's you kind of play off that because apparently they're still feuding. So, do that. However, Mitch Green thinks, unpopular opinion, Baron Corbin for the win.
I mean, he's mid-card, though, so I don't know. I feel like we can't just do Baron Corbin straight into that position again, can we?
Okay. Oh, here's your reminder that Brock Lesnar won a match he wasn't a part of.
Absolutely screwed over Ali there.
Yeah.
I mean, if it is Ali, that would be cool.
Yeah. What absolute nonsense that was. However,
it did give us this.
Brock Party was a lot of fun, particularly because it got shared again quite recently. Not just that clip, but the clip when he finds out that he's got a year left.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I've got what? A year? then Tamina just goes like, "You didn't know?" It's like, "Of course I didn't know."
Didn't care.
Yeah. Gosh, Shelton was great.
It's crazy.
And Bailey catching in last year.
Oh yeah.
Terrible elbow drop.
Yeah, I don't know why she does that.
Magnus, it's a tribute, isn't it? Magnus, give me the raid, but with the one-liners from Dread. I was going to say, you mentioned the raid earlier. Like, I always go to Dread because I bloody love Dread. I think it's such a good film.
Yeah, I think I said Dread. I think Dread probably fits the tone more. The raid has a few too many. Oh, I've smashed your neck up on the smashed up bits of door.
Canamil Probabil, it used to be for all titles. I remember CM Punk walking in on Maurice's interview with his briefcase as a threat. Off to bed, have fun. Well, you have fun in bed, mate. Yeah, but I think they've also
have too much fun.
But I think they've also added in that you can only cash in on the people whose brand you're on now. Like it used to be, like you could just cash in on anyone.
Really?
But yeah, apparently that's what they were saying on Monday on Raw. It was like if you got to cash in on whatever. So if Shayna wins, she can only cash it in on Becky. She can't cash it in on Bailey.
Well, that's a boring rule.
Exactly, that's what I thought. Particularly as well because on Raw they said, well, Becky will be confronting the winner of Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that seems like they've jumped the shark on that.
Yeah. Flame Inc. Live. Laurie, your twit is better than our twit in the US. I guess he means talking about Boris. Yeah, we can go out, but if you go out without a mask, you're arrested. No shopping or whatever without one. We don't get arrested for it at the very least. Mad Eyes, just dropping by. You guys are awesome. No, you're awesome. Datrain24, I've been thinking this week that it would be a really good way to rebuild the tag titles if Otis wins and cashes in for those belts. It's interesting that you all are talking about it now. Josh D. Dynamics, hey guys, thanks for watching with us. How long do you think the main event is going to be? I'm predicting 45 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's got to be, right? Like, it's both matches at the same time, going up an entire building.
I think an hour is probably.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they just dispense of all the rest of the matches in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And just do the entire runtime of Die Hard.
Flame Inc., what if Kyrie tries to help Asuka but is tossed off the rope for her efforts, thus writing her off as she might be leaving? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I kind of prefer it that way because throwing someone off the roof and then them coming back is quite silly.
What if Kyrie's holding a little parasol? And she just like Princess Peach. There she goes. She Mary Poppins herself out of there.
Cherry Bobbins. Segri Vampire. I'm predicting there will be a fire alarm spot at one point. I'd probably. Lester Wink. I'd love to see tag team Money in the Bank someday. Well, there was going to be, I think it was 2 years ago. That's why Sanity were brought up. Because they were going to have they were going to do a tag team version of the Money in the Bank ladder match, and then they changed their mind, which is why Sanity ended up doing Sweet FA.
I don't think it's as interesting when it's for the tag teams. I just they haven't made getting a tag team title shot feel like you should have to go through that much hell to get it.
No.
You know what I mean? I think the Money in the Bank briefcase being for the top title makes sense because it's like if you can get your way into the match, no matter where on the card you are, no matter what position the company's placed you in, you can force your way to the top, and that's what's worked really well for people like Edge. What made them such a perfect champion when they won it, because it felt like he'd forced his way to relevance.
Yeah. So now that JBL's back on screen, what do you think that is behind him?
Oh, the suit.
Yeah. But it's not like it looks like a statue of.
It looks like a statue of some sort of crazy armor thing.
Yeah.
It's like a pauldron, right, on the shoulder.
Yeah, because he's also got lots of swords behind him and a giraffe wearing a mask.
Yeah. So do you think it's some sort of mad terracotta warrior? This is my Japanese room.
Ryan Kester said, "Thank you for doing these streams, guys. Money in the Bank is always a personal favorite of mine, and I'm really curious to see if they can make it work. I've got some high hopes for this one, Ryan. I've got to be honest with you, and I think they can make this work." Neon Palette said, "Looking forward to the show. I work at a processing plant with 700 people that are essential, and we have 24 confirmed cases of Steve Corino so far. I'm always looking forward to you guys every day. Keep up the good work." No, thank you, Neon, mate. Yeah, I mean, that sucks, dude. The Wakandan Forever says, "Go Fiend, new champ. Yippee-ki-yay, LOL." Yeah, I mean, it's not the Fiend, though, is it? It's Bray. So I think we're getting a Braun win here.
No, I think Bray could do it.
Start Recording.
I bet against him, but I still think he can do it.
Start Recording said, "Hope at some point AJ disappears from the match and the commentators slowly start to notice more and more. And then there is a what happens to AJ story." Hannah
what did happen?
Sorry?
Like, I want to know what you think should have happened there to make that a what just happened story.
Hannah says, "Woot woot, thank you guys, love your work." Smiley face. Thank you, Hannah. Thanks for watching. Ryan says, "Anyone at WrestleTalk support Everton? I missed it if you answered it." We did answer it. I technically do because I did it in the 90s. Samming the positive guy. Laurie, why don't you like Jeff? What's not to like?
I just think he's become a bit stale. Yeah, I don't know. I just over it.
Evan Buckley, what's your favorite ring gear? Mine is the Motor City machine guns.
Oh, that is good ring gear. I think a lot of like Jericho's old gear is some of the best. Like the tights, obviously not the tiny trunks that never suit. I think I'm always like I've always been like I think tights are the coolest. I think the more you can I think the more you can look like a Power Ranger, the better the gear.
Yeah. I was going to say, WWE era Dudley Boys. I always like their sort of camo look with the glasses. I always really like that.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, spoosh.
Oh, the way he bounces up.
Yeah. Boosh.
Oof. And again.
You know what? That was the point where he went, I want to go back to NXT.
We've had enough of this now.
I've had enough of this lark.
Samming the positive guy again. Fiend can only beat people he's had history with. I mean, I know a lot of people have said the whole like Bray can only feud with like people he's had, but Bray's had so many matches that means he can just have matches with anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Means that he can't have matches with anyone new.
I think grand scheme of things is what the story that Bray clearly wanted to tell with the character and what happened with the character are two different things. You know, I think the story that Bray has been trying to tell with the character is that he's going after revenge on all the people who've crossed him in the past. WWE were like, "Oh, this is very zeitgeisty. People really like this character, so let's just push him really fast." And obviously, as soon as you get a championship belt, that just means that at some point, somebody bigger and more popular has to come calling. And WWE is quite fickle about that. And that will be Goldberg popped the ratings on SmackDown this week. So now he's going to be champion because that's just the way things work.
Michael says, "Do you think that Jeff Hardy's return is a bit sad? It holds NXT call-ups." I'm not sure if it holds NXT call-ups. And I don't know if you can really call it sad just yet because he hasn't really done much with it for it to be sort of deemed sad just yet.
I think it's cool in the fact that it's like, you know, I think he obviously, I've said my piece about Jeff, but like, I still think he's a very good pair of hands, and I think he's very popular and people love him. And so I think people are very excited to see him have a singles run. And you know, there are plenty of people clamoring for him to have a world title shot as well. So like, I think that there's a lot of reason to be keen on Jeff coming back without Matt as well, like kind of being shackled into the tag division.
Yeah.
Quite interesting.
Start recording. Is Cesaro the most underutilized wrestler in WWE history? Also, who wins a main roster title first, Angel Garza or Mustafa Ali? I'm going to say neither.
I'm going to say Mustafa.
I don't know if he's the most underutilized wrestler in WWE history because there's a lot of guys that have been underutilized. Like Mr. Perfect should have been pushed way beyond where he was. Same with Piper. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot.
I just think Cesaro is current on the roster. Yeah, probably. Like he's so good. To have only really like operated in a tag division to any sort of success is insane.
Yeah. People are pointing out that Roman is still edited out. Yeah, because it's the exact same video package they played on Monday. Like there was nothing new in any of that. I was expecting him to still be edited out. Dean said Cena to win the briefcase because no one can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Dominguez, you think NXT should be in cross-brand matches? No, I think you just keep it as its own separate brand because otherwise, then when you do Survivor Series, that feels special if you bring them in.
Yeah, you want to keep them. You want to keep them away and have them have their own. You know, have them have their own pay-per-views and stuff. I think like the takeovers work, so I wouldn't mess with that formula because it's very successful.
Samming, the positive guy, Laurie, you'll have to shave your beard to save Ollie's life. Is Ollie in trouble?
Yeah. What?
KML, if Ricochet does a 450 off a building, do you think he'll keep spinning even after he reaches the ground like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Like a Beyblade. Yeah, I think he would. Oh, no. What we feared would happen. Lucas disappeared. Dun, dun, dun. Is he coming back? Who knows? He's been kicked. Sad times, guys. He'll be back. Here he is.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
There I am.
I filled in for you by just saying.
Man, I can hit the this Mac, man. It's the fan has really just kicked in as well.
Oh, the fan. I don't know. You've only had it for a couple of hours, so I guess the kinks haven't been ironed out yet. It'll be fine. If it's a MacBook Pro, it should be fine.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's not liking you today, this stream. I've gone potato. And you're back. Okay. Are you not hearing me? Luke, can you hear me? Help. I'm going to read comments, guys.
I think I can. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. Oh, dear. It's just me, guys. Hi. Welcome to my living room. I'm just going to read things out. Where did we get to on the old super chats? God, I'm so far behind on the old super chats. Is indeed Otis throwing off 22. People are just sort of. I'm like so far behind where the super chats are because I wasn't tracking them. Here we go. So that was Sammy the positive guy about the beard. Then we have Kate Amal saying if Ricochet does a 450 of the building, do you think he's going to keep spinning? Cactar Cloud says Cesaro once more proving how good he is. Still my favorite guy in the WWE. Wish he was in the IC title picture and not a henchman, though. I absolutely agree. I think Cesaro is fantastic and should be pushed more. I don't know why they're so unconfident in him because they clearly like him. They put him in every good match with all the other people. They like him putting over people. Reese Johnson says, why on earth is MVP R-Truth on pay-per-view? Absolute garbage. I don't think it would be garbage. I just think it's weird that there's no build. And I think it's just weird to just chuck two guys together and not doing it. Like, MVP's had TV time recently as well. So it's like you could have made something out of this. Christian Baltimore says WrestleMania 22 is still my favorite Money in the Bank match. Stu says I can see Otis being thrown off, landing on his belly and bouncing back up, landing on top of the ladder and winning. Like a bit like the Matrix when Neo's falling off the roof and stuff and bounces into the pavement and then pings back up. I like that. I think that would be really good. Andrew Hawkins says, reminder that Die Hard is indeed a Christmas movie. I think it's a Christmas movie as well. I don't think a Christmas movie necessarily has to feature too much Christmas stuff. I know Luke thinks very differently about this and thinks it has to be has all the trappings of Christmas. But who's to say what Christmas is to other people? Just because your Christmases happen one way, maybe other people's Christmases have happened in hostage situations with vaguely, European bad guys and then pushing them off the roof. I think that's fair enough. Duck Jeeper says, they're going to end up in a dark room with the boogeyman. What else are they going to do with the 24/7 title? Also, what are they going to do with the 24/7 title? I can see Boogeyman being involved. They quite like to roll him out at WWE headquarters. 24/7 title. I kind of hope it doesn't feature, but I can imagine them sticking it somewhere in the Money in the Bank match just for the sake of it. Hi, Luke. Welcome back.
Hello, I'm back.
Yeah, I've read all the way down to Peter Mullins on the old super chats.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I've switched laptops.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So Peter Mullins reckons that behind JBL was a chocolate JBL. WWE didn't want it. It was ordered for Easter, but it got sent back. They just kept the Andre the Giant one for the hallway. I mean, that's the thing. If it is if those are chocolate statues in the lobby, then Otis isn't going to get very far in the match because I think he's going to be stuck in the lobby for a while. But then maybe he'll race up the stairs because of the sugar rush. Who knows? Jordan Trapedo says, generally curious, what is your worst match and best match of all time? Worst match is Caitlyn versus Maxine, and my best has to be Undertaker versus Angle at No Way Out 2006. God. Did you hear that, Luke? No. He didn't.
Best and worst match?
Yeah, of all time.
I think it's probably the same answer for both of them, really, which is that Rebel match from TNA, the one with "Ow, my vagina hurts." It's both the best and worst match I've ever seen.
That's it. I think things just walk the line always. And
right, bear with me. I'm trying to now this laptop's being a bit naff.
Oh my god!
Come on, guys. Come on.
Well, the show is starting now, and we're getting this is the most unique nonsense ever, with the graphics going up the side of the building. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, I like this. Oh, I'm a fan.
Right, I think I'm in, Laurie.
Okay, good. This I really like this sort of like twee corporate video that they're doing. Oh.
Never before seen obstacles.
Catering. Watch out, he's got a stapler. How many floors is headquarters?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we're going to find out, I guess.
I think they're suggesting it's about 40 from the looks of the graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it turns out the actual what's in the briefcase isn't a contract, isn't a title shot? It's actually ownership of the company. It's just some stock. It's the stocks that Triple H was selling off.
Yeah, it's King of the Ring 99. It's a different Money in the Bank song. What's all this about? No, thank you. I want my money, 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 money.
Well, do you know what? If you can only do one thing, freshen up the song.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Is the risk worth the reward, though, Ollie? That is the question.
World headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. Money in the bank.
Money in the
here we
bank. Oh, cool. We're kicking off with tag titles. Oh, those are terrifying.
I don't think Kofi looks like Kofi. Kofi looks like strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
I love the paint by numbers gear is the best gear. That's such good gear. To go back to what is the best gear, that might be the best gear. A paint by numbers version of your old gear is so clever.
Yeah.
God, I'm actually looking forward to this. I think it's going to be great.
Lucha. We've got some Power Rangers gear going on.
Look at him.
Oh, look at that. That's wicked.
Actually, the White
Ranger.
That's so good. He streamed himself making it. Did you see?
I didn't know.
No, he was like did like a live stream of himself making it. It was wicked.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's so cool. Oh, what did Miz gets? Miz gets AR.
Yeah, where's Morrison's?
This is just a big Morrison's logo. Goodness me.
I've got a New Day to retain here. How about you?
I went for New Day to retain, funnily enough.
I think Davis has got Forgotten Sons, right?
Yeah, Davis went for Forgotten Sons. I think Adam went for Miz and Morrison. Oh no, he was pondering Miz and Morrison, but they just went for New Day, I think. I could see them maybe giving it to Miz and Morrison, but like I don't really feel like that. Unless they're gonna do a big Jackson Riker bit here. I just don't think they're gonna do much of them. Is Wesley Blake the person who spent the lot? What is Big E doing? Goodness me. Put it away, lad. I can see your entire perineum. It's yeah, like
I mean, yeah. I've said it before as well. I'm going to go on record once again. But the Forgotten Sons theme music is rad.
You think it's rad?
Yeah, I think it's rad.
Well, I'm not massively into it. Do you think? Yeah. So, do you think Wesley Blake is like the person who spent the longest in development before making it to?
No, I think Ty Dillinger was there for like 10 years before he got to the main roster.
But Ty had been he'd been super kicked by Shawn Michaels already.
Yeah.
You know, so
but yeah, I think he'd been with the company for ages. But I suppose you're right. Like as Wesley Blake, it's been a long time coming for him.
Because he was in like very early NXT, right? They had all their success like pretty early, like
oh yeah,
really, during Kevin Owens and Finn Balor's feud.
Like they were tag team champions. I mean they were tag champs when or they lost the tag titles when Bayley beat Sasha Banks at Brooklyn.
I really don't like these tag matches.
No.
I don't really hate four corners tag matches. We need to do away with them. Kingston just sort of yipping as he does his moves.
Which super chat did you say you got to?
I got
Peter Mullins. Oh, the Chocolate JBL.
Chocolate. That's where we got to. Chocolate JBL.
Chocolate JBL. Sweet. Right. I'm back now, everyone. Now I think I'm all settled. I've got everything open. Good Lord.
No. Go on, Metal League. What if Lucha House Party win? What an upset.
I mean, it would be an upset.
I'd be into it.
Yeah, I'd be into it.
Because there's going to be the problem with this match type is there's so many rules at the beginning of like the tags and stuff, and then it just inevitably breaks down into everyone doing stuff. So why not just have everyone do stuff? Like,
yeah, just do it as tornado rules.
Yeah, I just think that adds a bit like, you know, it just you can have that feeling of just like there is a bit of chaos going on, and that's quite different to like a lot of wrestling matches. So it adds something. Douche.
Quite a bit more space for myself.
There we go.
Oof.
Oh, meta leak.
Morrison tagged in.
Look at the shape that John Morrison is in.
It's nuts, isn't it? He is shredded.
He's shreddy brick, mate.
He is.
Oh. Spanish fly? That looks like Spanish fly to me. Oh, to the outside! Bloody hell! Whoa! Everyone's just like, oh god, there was no good way to do that.
Crikey. That's a heck of a spot, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they've all got it. Oh, it was the knees. That's there's no good way to like protect yourself from all those knees.
No.
Crumbs. Crivens.
Crivens indeed.
Oh.
Oh, forgotten something. Tagged in then, I guess.
Got absolute smacked in the face. Here we go. He's going outside again. Oh no, Riker.
Oh, Riker, mate.
Oh. Is Riker just allowed to get involved? Like, because the rules are quite strict.
Mm.
Like if it was Tornado, there'd be no DQ, right? So,
well, yeah. So, like, they've done weird things with these sort of matches before. Like, there was one where New Day sort of just like tagged each other in.
Yeah,
and then just tries to like pin themselves because they haven't really ever sort of established what the rules to this are.
Well, whatever they decided that week, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. Kick out. You shut up. You shit.
Just get in there, do a bit of shouting at each other.
Well, I like the fact that you can hear all the sort of nonsense people just having to come up with stuff. Because some people are really good at it. Like, it's better for Kevin Owens matches, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's so good at chat.
He is very good at chat as well.
Oh. Oh.
Nice elbows. So looks like some cuts there on Blake's like ribs or something.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, that.
Love this. Oh no.
Oh. And tornado. You're a couple of seconds behind me, I think.
I think I might be, yeah. I think when I was switching over my laptop, I might have slowed the stream down slightly.
Right. Yeah. Describe what you're seeing, Luke.
That was a drop kick into a flip thing.
Yeah, I think we're about the same.
And Morrison just kicked out.
Yeah, I just paused mine for a second, so I think we're about the same.
Yeah, I think that's what it needed. Yep. Kick.
Jumpy.
Yep. Oh! Oh! To a Dragon Rana.
The old Rey Mysterio there.
A West Coast pop.
Little slip from Kofi. The greatest move, the double axe handle.
Yeah. The Datsun double axe handle.
Yeah. Here he comes, the Miz to save the day.
Here comes
Mr.
Reliable. Oh, that was not as nice as they wanted it to be.
I think Kofi's gassed.
Yeah. It's not the greatest showing so far for him, is it? Which is unlike Kofi. Yeah, well, I sort of joked there about Miz being Mr. Reliable, but like Kofi is super reliable. Right.
I think the thing with Kofi is
I'm still going to clap.
All the stuff he does is quite crazy, but it's not. It's never been like the most beautiful. So
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Miz. He's going over the figure four. One of the worst figure fours I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Cutler's in.
Oh, Cutler's just taking it to Big E.
Oh, Cutler's really good, man.
I do actually like the Forgotten Sons. I think they're, they need a bit. They need a bit more character to them. But I think they're good. Like in the ring, Cutler and Blake are a wicked tag team, and I think Jackson Riker, the Enforcer character, is fabulous as well. Yeah, they just need a bit more like something. Like they were completely rudderless in NXT. You can't call a group the Forgotten Sons and then forget about them like that.
And they forgot about
it's just
all
not
the
on,
time.
is it? Like like the point is you call them that when you're about to give them a really big push as like a kind of like as an insider sort of thing. You don't call them Forgotten Sons and then forget about them because that just completely devalues. Oh, here we go.
Oh, stopping the
Miz made the
skull crushing finale.
Oh, Starship Paint.
Come on, Big E.
Oh, the Luchas.
Oh.
Never turn your back on the Luchas.
No, back in, mate.
Boosh. Douche.
Oh, Morrison stops the dive.
Oh, handspring cutter.
The X-Play.
Oh, blooming heck.
Oh, blooming heck indeed.
You're behind me again now.
I think I am behind you again, yeah.
Sorry, I've paused for a second.
Yeah, I can hear from you now. I think we're back in sync again.
See, this is the problem. Is like the problem with having the tags in is that it does this stuff all the time, and it doesn't like it's too like WWE themselves are struggling to keep up with what's happening. How does he do that? How does he do that? He just stood there for ages.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Come on, New Day. Give me some points. Give me some early points on the board for the Wrestle League, which, by the way, I officially won season 5.
Did you?
I did.
Well done.
Thanks, mate.
It's good. It's the right. Win. I mean, it's the right thing to show Blumps as well. Like, you can't just turn up and win.
No, exactly, mate. You can't just show up, pretend to win, particularly because you didn't fill out the forms.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to learn how the admin works.
Well, exactly.
Oh, Big E's going to do his dive.
That'd be like if all the times that Simon didn't do it properly, and then Simon lied and said, "Oh well, I've won."
Yeah.
Devalues the hard work of people who actually put something on the line, Luke. Oh, he's getting sent to the back.
Yeah.
Oh!
Come on, New Day.
The secret weapon of the Forgotten Sons has been neutralized for the moment. The secret weapon who did one thing so far. Oh, no, 2 things. Yep. He pushed someone, and then he pulled down the ropes. What's happening?
apparently people are trying to, or they're struggling to super chat in. Apparently, big ending.
There you go. Points on the board.
Early points.
Oh, okay.
That was fun, mate. I enjoyed
Thanks,
that.
Mod Mother. That's useful information.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mod Mother. Saying, yeah, apparently people are struggling to super chat in because YouTube's doing a YouTube. So, yeah, if you want to sort of support, I'll put the link up on screen as well. Hold on. Brand. Is it that one? Yes, that one there. You can go to that link. And that will hopefully get your super chats in. But we'll try and do what we can, folks. Although, actually, I've just seen a super chat come in there, so they can't be failing that bad.
Yeah, there must be just glitches across the board, maybe that some people can't do and some people can.
Right, well, let's do some of your super chats. Actually, I'm just going to update my notes there. Big ending.
New Day win. I'm so keen to watch this.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a fascinating series.
Yeah, like just to have this unprecedented access to someone like that has just been such an I feel like one of the last holdouts of actual kayfabe.
Yeah. So the first chapter is tonight, is it?
I think you can. I think you could actually already watch it throughout today. And it's on the network straight after this.
Right, I see. So Flame Inc. says, have WWE backed themselves into a corner with the cinematic matches? Going forward, I expect them to be on every show. No, I don't think so at all. Because I don't think once we all go back to normal, I think they won't be doing them anymore.
I think I would suggest only maybe opening or closing shows with them, but I would suggest having like another big match first as well. So have what you think would be your like credits moment where you would put up the little WWE slate and then do the match. Because I think it would clunk if it was like in the middle of a show or whatever. But it'd be quite a good opener maybe as like a longer video package. But it has to be very carefully done.
Again, we go back to the what was the House of Horrors match with Bray and Randy. Like you do that when a crowd is there and the crowd just turn against it.
Yeah. I think you need to be like, I think, make it so that the crowd there don't even see it in the same way or something. You need to think about it in that sort of sense. Like, WWE does a lot of thinking about how they present a live show to TV audience. So you need to think about it in the reverse in those terms.
Yeah. We've had this message in from, show me a name, Lex, who has said, my cousin fell asleep and forgot to pick me up from work, so I had to 45 minutes home. Now I'm finally here with a White Claw. Bro. Well, welcome, Lex. Thank you very much for joining us, mate.
The old White Claw.
Guys, 45-minute walk. Sounds quite lovely, really. I went for a... I've absolutely no idea, to be honest. Richard said, hey guys, do you think they could put the Money in the Bank briefcase on Daniel Bryan, have him cash in and win, and that could lead to the final match of The Fiend and Daniel Bryan? I'll be honest, I said this on the SmackDown podcast that I did with Randy. One of my issues I've got with SmackDown at the moment is that you finish watching that show and I didn't buy into any of them winning. Like whether it's Corbinosis or Bryan, I didn't buy into any of them winning the match. The same with the women. The women didn't even feature on the show. So don't buy into Lacey, don't buy into Dana, and don't buy into Carmella winning either. They've done quite a piss poor job on those six. Yeah, they're just like, they're there to make up numbers.
But then you just have to imagine that's because they've been told that it's all going to Raw. So it just doesn't matter. Like why build it? Because it's not what's going to make people watch your show. because people are just going to be like, oh, well, that had nothing to do with anything, does it?
Yeah. Pat, thank you very much for your donation. Michael Dominguez, think Sammy will hang someone in Money in the Bank and take their spot. I doubt it, because Sammy's not going to the shows during this time. So I don't think they want to put the briefcase on someone who's not going to be there on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett says,
R-Truth MVP.
Christ. On that note, Garrett says, should Sammy be stripped of the IC title since he isn't defending it? Well, in theory, yes, because those are the rules, but those rules are sort of, they just do them when they feel like it.
R-Truth doing his entrance to no one.
Gonna write in big caps, how is this even on pay-per-view? Wasn't even on the net, like wasn't even on the pre-show.
They clearly thought R-Truth's entrance would be amazing without any crowd there to say what's up. When he's having to call out the video man.
Kicking like karate.
I mean, he is still great.
Yeah. Thank you once again, Pat. And Pat has said, you heard that Money in the Bank match will play the whole show. Well, that's what we sort of predicted, but hasn't happened thus far.
Oh.
Go on, guys. You could have edited around that.
Yeah, and this is why they put him on pay-per-view.
Crivens. Jose Quinde said, what if the hacker hacks the building and becomes Jigsaw and sets off traps like the Saw movies? Then we find out who the hacker is at the end.
Yeah, what was that horror film where the house was like a shifting cube? Was it called The Cube?
Might have been,
See it?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was that. I can't quite remember, actually. Peter Mullins, I cancelled my network subscription this week after the purge. Felt good about it too. WWE, we might throw Otis off this building. Me, well, damn it. Oh, Byron and has joined commentary because we got a Raw. Of course, it's a Raw match, isn't it? Because MVP's there. MVP, who only a few weeks ago said that he had retired. Yet here he is with more matches.
Yep.
Oh, Backlash. They've announced the next pay-per-view, June 14th.
There you go. Was he copying his entrance?
What is this? Where's all this like animosity come from?
Oh, and Lashley.
And it comes Lashley. Here comes Bubbles. MVP and Truth do comedy. Lashley comes out.
He's known for his comedy.
Yeah.
So Bobby Lashley's just going to mangle MVP and R-Truth.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. The end of that.
Yeah. I guess so. Oh, no, true. Lashley stepping in, I guess. Yep, MVP's just going to take a powder on this, I guess.
And a ref appears.
Oh, that was really funny. That was really good.
Ooh. Oh, look at the speed. He's tired of being tired.
He's tired of being tired.
Have a nap.
I mean, to be honest, dude, I could have done with that today. For some reason, whatever reason, even though I was doing this tonight, my body clock woke me up at 6:30 this morning.
Oh God, no, I slept.
I know. Yeah, so I am a tired bunny.
Admittedly, I stayed up very late on Thursday doing Explained, so I've been on the old body clock for a while. Been nocturnal for 4 days now, so this is fine. R-Truth is just getting massacred.
Just getting mullered.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no. Truth's over. Go on, Truth.
Oh. This is the scissors.
Nope. Sorry, mate. Spear. Love the spear. Oh. So good.
That count. Right. 1, 2, 3.
For God's sake.
Well, I don't know what that does or what it was for.
Yeah. Well,
but
I mean, like
that was great.
No. Yeah.
Great. Bobby Lashley trying not to smile there. Brilliant.
Yeah.
You saw it. There was a slight curl of the lips.
Yeah. Just get stuck on his foot for a second. Get in the pin.
I think that's why the referee went overboard on the count.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
Right. Can you just fill for a second?
I can indeed. What's the technical issue now? What have you got? What are your problems now? Well, what else is there coming?
Because I'm on my Bobbin's laptop.
Mm.
Well, I'm now using my Bobbin's laptop to stream, and it's also trying to run the network as well.
Oh dear. Why don't you run the network? Why don't you run the network on the Mac now?
Because I can't stream the Mac into my TV because it's got no HDMI cables.
Oh goodness.
So
well. You could stream it small on the laptop.
I could do. It just meant that I was just struggling to type up my notes as well as do all the streaming stuff.
Type up the notes on the Mac.
That's what
I feel like there are a lot of options here, Luke, that you could have done.
That's what I've been switching to do, mate. Well, that's what I'm doing at the moment, Laurie.
So we've got the ladder matches. We've got Seth versus Drew, Bailey and Tamina. What else is there? Oh, Bray and Braun. There were 8 matches confirmed for this. Let's have a look at the card.
Nathan Batty says that Luke has a MacBook Pro. Must be that WrestleTalk money. So keen for the Money in the Bank Die Hard. Me too, mate. Super looking forward to it. Oh. And yes, while I do have a nice fancy MacBook Pro, it has not done me a lot of good this evening.
It will do. It'll be fine once you get used to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm kind of used to it. It's just that it keeps kicking me off the internet. I think it must have like some update that needs to be done. I'll do it overnight.
Yeah, they're a little bit fussy sometimes about different types of internet as well. Right, come on. What have we got?
Right, I'm all up there. My notes It's now.
I don't want the live results.
Samming, the positive guy, says, "Who will be the first person to leave AEW for WWE?"
Ooh,
Because we had that question. Because we had that question last year, and the joke that we made was it was going to be Wardlow because he's a big lad.
Yeah,
But
I
he's
think
getting
it'll
quite the
be.
push. Well, I think he's getting.
I think it'll be someone who fits that mold. It'll probably be someone also who's not been, probably be someone who's not been there before. Well, Baron Corbin's on.
Totally.
I'm actually run away to the toilet.
Yeah, you do that, mate. I'll answer a few more questions. I say I'll answer a few more questions if I can find some more questions. Dean, Otis to get lost, find the kitchen, make himself some dinner, and throw mashed potato at King Corbin and still win the briefcase. A lot of people pushing for Otis to get the win here. I can't see it myself, but you know what? I don't think I'd be massively against the idea of Otis winning. Gotta be honest with you. I think I could really go for it. Right. Okay, guys. I've got to try and do some. Right. Okay. Man, the guys, I thought that my technology issues were going to be sorted once I got this MacBook Pro. I've been waiting for this for 2 weeks because my laptop's a bit bobbins. It's actually just made things a lot harder for me. But bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Thank you so much. So, what have we got here in terms of the chats? Thank you to the person who said that you can get a Windows 10 machine. I don't particularly like Windows machines either, mate, and they just break easily. Space Gamble Jr. Titus O'Neill loves his son. Great father. Yes, he is. What a nice guy. Maximus D. Do you guys see all the little Jimmies in the crowd? Nice reference to an old gimmick there. Darian Moody, correct me if I'm wrong, but if the Money in the Bank winner can cash in on any champ, should someone like The Fiend win and terrorize every champ? You could have had Fiend in the match other than go for the title. That would have been quite fun, actually, having Fiend in a Money in the Bank match. Certainly would have been very different.
It would have been quite fun if the Fiend didn't start out in the basement or something though and was stalking people through different floors. If there was almost like a Fiend floor that everyone had to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, she did blame her.
Can you have another little quick pause for us, Laurie? Because I think you're just a couple of seconds ahead of me again.
Certainly can.
Thanks, mate.
Okay. Unpause. Ding dong.
Yep.
Here we go.
Right, so we've got Bayley versus Tamina now, a match that I'm not sure anyone could possibly take seriously because it's Bayley versus Tamina. Because this is proper just filler stuff here as we build to the Sasha Banks match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Although it's incredible to think that Bayley has been champion for a year.
I know, isn't it nuts?
It doesn't really feel like she's done much either. Apart from the big heel turn and cutting her hair, I don't think she's done anything particularly remarkable with the title.
No,
in a year.
Also, but yeah, it's only been the women's division has only been about Becky since last WrestleMania, hasn't it? So it's
yeah.
SmackDown has not had I feel the only person people really want to see go against Bayley is Sasha. And they're slowly building that still. So I feel like they could have done that for WrestleMania this year, and that's probably what they should have done. But instead, here we are, a month later, and it's Tamina of all people. Nobody meaner than Tamina. So what did you go for? Did you go for a Bayley retention?
Oh, 100% I went for a Bayley retention.
Yeah. I feel like Bayley retention with some sort of sacrifice from Sasha to take some sort of devastating move.
Yeah.
With the win.
Because also, if you're Sasha, you want Bayley to retain because you want to beat her yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. I would argue that Sasha was not wearing the sort of run out to the ring gear this evening, though. Wearing anything sensible.
Yeah. Tamina.
And her opponent, accompanied by Sasha Banks from San Jose, California. She is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
Very fun. Very, very fun, guys.
I do like the Sasha and Bailey pairing. They haven't done anything with them. They just put them in a holding pattern.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait for it to fall apart.
We want to talk about terrible ring gear. Tamina's ring gear is quite bad.
Oh yeah, her smock.
Yeah. A lot of chat in this match.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Lot of chat.
Oh, backwards clothesline. Oh. 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 Oh.
Come on, Bailey.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Come on, Bailey.
Well, this is a match in which Bailey gets thrown around for a bit, and then Sasha causes a DQ. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, Sasha could just cause the DQ.
Yeah. So in which case, Tamina wins. Should have thought about it.
Yeah, didn't think of that. To be honest, I just thought Tamina's so pants that Bailey will just beat her regardless.
Yeah, the one Bailey to belly that she lands.
Yeah. Because Tamina kicked out the Bailey to belly on SmackDown. No one ever kicks out the Bailey to belly. It's devastating.
No, it truly is. It's a transitional move that has become a finisher.
Bailey's after the nice Tamina here.
Nope. She's going to kick her in the face.
He's going to say, oh, come on. It's been nearly fell over with that kick.
Yeah. Because they're making out like, no, I mean it's Tamina. Bailey's taller than Tamina.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, who was that? Did you see someone just jump over the barricade?
No.
Someone just like behind Sasha was just like jumping over the barricade. I don't know who, but
could have been the photographer maybe or something like that. Oh, no, there's a photographer over there. Chop down the big tree, Bailey.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Go for the base. That's it. Yeah. Break a leg, but also break her spirit at the same time.
That's the one. That's the one.
You've got a hurt leg and nobody likes you. Mind games.
To be you, mate.
Cerebral assassins.
For a second, I was like, who the hell is Bailey talking to?
Who?
Talking to the commentators.
Yeah.
Bailey I thought she was talking to like someone at ringside, like one of the ring crew or something.
That is not the sort of outfit you want to get caught out in the rain in, is it? Sasha Banks. Be like that Flight of the Conchords episode where they get the leather jackets and they get them wet and they end up all shrunken. We were walking out. We went to shop the other day and coming down the road on Friday, which is bank holiday in the UK. And everyone was out on one road sunbathing, and there was a woman out there sunbathing, but she was in a pleather dress.
What?
I don't know. Like, it was insane. It was like, and you're not just like sweating up a storm on the inside.
Yeah.
I thought like it was like one of those things, when people like wrap themselves in cling film and go in a sauna when they work out because they're trying to shred. I was wondering if she was doing that. Or a really lo-fi version.
Oh, that's nice, bringing up the old leg injuries. Nice bit of storytelling there. But now we get the Samoan headbutt stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, Bailey, you should have seen that one coming, mate. Come on, Bailey. Oh, butt to the face.
Suffering the abuse at the hands of Tamina. Oh, super kick.
Oh,
but you got the leg.
Oh, that was a into a knee bar. That was great. Oh, tap her out. Tap her out, Bailey.
Tap her out. Tap her out. Come on, Bailey.
It's only Tamina. Tap her out, mate.
Yeah, it's only to spam your finisher. Come on, Tamina's she's only rated 65 on WWE 2K19.
Oh, she gets the ropes.
Break it. Oh, Bailey, you had seconds there.
Bailey, come on, mate. This is your first down the job.
Do you know what? This has been all right so far.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this.
Some good character stuff.
It is just it is just a shame that like even putting Bailey and Sasha together, it always just feels like the thing everyone's always been waiting for with Bailey and Sasha is to see them just repeat their NXT feud.
The Brooklyn match, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing is like all people want from them is them to be together and and to be feuding. So like at any time that they're paired up or doing anything, it just feels disappointing when they're not So anyone else like Tamina in a match with Bailey just feels like filler on the way to that better
That's
feud.
Exactly it, yeah. And as I kind of said on the SmackDown podcast yesterday, like it's not really the fault of Tamina that no one takes her seriously. She's been sort of poorly booked for 10 years. You can't then just be like, and now she's a serious contender. Because like all Tamina's ever done really is just be in championship matches. Like, what big storylines has Tamina been in the last 10 years? That have been, and when I say big storylines, I mean like sort of like big picture storylines.
Yeah, she's just not. She's just been like in whatever team or pairing was needed. Someone needed some muscle. Tamina was there. We needed there was a random pay-per-view before the bigger one that we were building to. We needed someone to challenge for the title. Tamina was there.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but it's just like it does just mean that you just can't at short notice build any, you can't build any excitement for a match around her.
Oh, she threw water on her. Oh no, you revived her.
Yeah, that's it. Smelling salts in that. Oh, that was cool.
Oh. Let's write my notes quite poorly there. I wrote Bailey throws Watcher.
Oh no. Who watches the Watchers?
Oh, now is Tamina going to get herself DQ'd?
Oh no. I thought that was really cool. That's
smart. Yeah.
That was a good little spot. Uh-oh.
Go for that Samoan drop.
Super good.
Oh, super kick to the face. Champ is down. This actually isn't that bad, in all fairness.
I think they've done enough character work in this to sort of salvage what is a fairly, and they've done some nice. There's been some good little spots in this, but it's not been like a thrilling match, is it?
No. I think Tamina's going to get DQ'd.
Why didn't you catch her, Cole?
Come on, ref, do something, mate. Come on, Bailey.
Splash.
Oh no! Come on, Bailey.
There you go. This is Banks' time. Banks going to do that.
Oh,
that was terrible.
Yeah.
That genuinely dreadful.
Yeah. Oh, Samoan drop. Get in there, Banks. Banks causes the distraction.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, Banks. No one meaner than Tamina, mate.
No thanks, Banks. Oh, dear.
Go on, Bailey. DDT her, mate. DDT her. No, just roll her up. That'll do. That'll do. Cheers, Bailey. That got quite bad by the end.
Uh-oh. Yep. She's not quick enough, Tamina, is she? Like,
no.
Sasha had to slow right down there.
Yeah, I know. And the like Tamina doing the splash thing, but even though she plans to land on her feet and still falling over.
Oh, there you go. Friends, best friends,
BFFs.
She broke her heel on her shoe.
I thought that was a perfectly fine match, but it was quite a bad finish.
Oh yeah, wonky as.
It was wonky as, and it really was because like Tamina just was slow,
just slow, inflexible. Like all of this stuff was just clunky because Tamina can't move very quickly.
Yeah. Right, let's have some super chats over on Streamlabs. Nate Drott surname says, so finer spot has to be the men and women's ladder match pulling down the case at the same time, right? Otherwise, the first winner will be devalued. They won't really be able to celebrate with the match still going on. I think you can get away with that. Pavi let Andy out of his cage says, Money in the Bank should be 2 stars from 2 stars from Raw, 2 stars from SmackDown, and 2 from NXT. Carmella and Dana aren't winning, but even if we had Rhea and Bianca, it would be more. If we had Bianca and Rhea in it, it would be more believable.
Bianca's on Raw.
Sorry? Oh yeah, Bianca is on Raw, isn't she?
Yeah.
And Twisted RP said, watching Tamina's therapy thingies on Twitter actually sold me on her winning the title. Well, I mean, I'm glad they worked for you, mate. Petrol Ron 6 says Abraham Lincoln, first wrestler to be president. Dr. Cart of Salat says in the Money in the Bank match, the entire field will brawl into Vince's office, break something expensive. Vince will then fire them on the spot to save money. We have got JWags29. Just want to thank you for all the content during this whole Steve Corino mess. Can't wait to donate for Smooth Pete on Wednesday.
Smooth Pete.
Smooth Pete. And if we get to a certain level, the eyebrows are coming off too. He's going to be super Smooth Pete. Austin Shoot says, as Austin Shoot said, shotgun to beer for the boys. Otis to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
It's like Titus.
Did you see what Titus cooked for dinner last night?
I did not.
On Twitter, he was cooked like 4 tomahawk steaks and loads of chicken and stuff. It was an immense meal that he had like most of it delivered. He was like, and then I cooked it. It's like, well, cook much of it, a lot of it delivered, but it looked impressive.
Colby Dennis. It'd be cool if we get AJ Bryan Vince cameo in tonight's match. Wasn't it 2018? They did the double turn with those guys. Yeah, I suppose you could do that.
that it is my destiny to defeat him tonight to become the WWE champion.
I
God,
really
Seth's
like
good.
Monday Night Messiah, Seth.
Yeah.
It's an absolute perfect revamp for him.
Bloody exactly. So much nicer.
He's a good, he is a good babyface, but he just is a better heel. Like, he just fits heel better.
Tonight, I'm going to unburden Drew McIntyre.
Really like that idea that he is unburdening him from the title.
Admittedly, that is something they were playing up with in the Bray and Braun feud as well.
Yeah, that was yeah.
But I do like it being like part of his martyrdom complex of like, I have to take on this.
Yeah. The greater good. Stop that.
And I need to be the Monday Night Messiah.
He's great. I mean, he's such a good like prick heel now. He looks like a knob. He's cutting these great promos. I think he's just doing such great work at it.
He's doing also, the Lord's work.
Good. Nathan says, good to see Bobby is getting in his Lesnar match. Where do we get to? The Wakandan Forever MVP Black Panther Wrestling Tights. Wakanda Forever! Flame Inc. Use that AEW bribe money to get better internet. I don't think it's my internet, mate. It's the laptops themselves. I was going to say, because if it was the internet here, then both of my machines would have kicked me off the internet. So only one of them did. Austin Baker, best of clan confirmed in WWE, or beat down. I'm assuming he means beat down clan confirmed in WWE rather than beat off. Levante Rogers, hello guys, sending good cheers from Chicago. Love the channel and completely off topic. Do you see WWE invading AEW in the near future, or worse, buy the company? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mirror Shield, what do you think of the corporate Rock waiting on the roof of the headquarters like a secret hidden boss after the wrestlers pass Vince's office?
Or like it's Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah. Highly unlikely, but yeah, that'd be quite fun.
Gets out of the wheelchair and he's got a machine gun.
Yeah. Right, so we're getting Bray versus Braun next.
I hope this is like a proper match. I hope this is a proper thing with cleverness and not just Braun.
You mean like cinematic?
Well, not even just cinematic, but I'm hoping it just at least has some like psychology and thought go into it. It's not Braun doesn't just go like, "It's not worked on me. Here's 3 power slams."
Yeah.
Because I felt like on SmackDown there was like, "I'm not going to say you get these hands."
Yeah. I remember when Braun got brought up to the main roster. I say brought up to the main roster. He essentially skipped over NXT. And reportedly, the reason he skipped over NXT is because WWE didn't want to expose that he wasn't that good. They didn't want to have him like be bad on NXT and then bring him up to the main roster because he was like, green as goose crap. So there was like, we'll just put him in the White Family. We could just hide him in there and he can just learn on the main roster so that it doesn't get exposed. And it worked to perfection.
Yeah.
Because he's now pretty decent and he's the champion.
I'd say he's only pretty decent, like at best. I've never been into Braun Strowman matches.
Yeah, I'm curious to see this match in a way.
Yeah, do you know what? Like Braun is yet another person they missed the boat on. Like they
should have been champion ages ago. Yeah.
Just didn't do it when it was the right time. Like there was a moment, and they should have picked it, and they didn't.
Yeah. Dean says, do you think if Kevin Owens didn't suffer his injury after WrestleMania, then he would have been involved with Seth or would have been involved in Money in the Bank? He could have been in Money in the Bank, but I think Seth was always going to be going after Drew straight after Mania. Jeremiah Jones. I remember when I found out that the ladders were spray painted silver. My heart is still broken. I know, mate.
Around your waist. Sherry is scary.
Go ahead, Brian.
Play with us, Brown. We all
Play
float
with us,
down
Brown.
here.
Play with us, Brown. And Aaron says, I don't have much, but I love you guys, and I'll do what I can to help. I hope someone falls off the building tonight. I think it's going to be Rey Mysterio. Well, we love you, Aaron. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks so much. Rey Mysterio, he's so light he'd float.
Yeah. Bye. See you Sunday.
Yeah, that bit. That was when I was like, no, don't like. Dislike. Yeah.
We're really glad that you're our friend. And
like I know the Fiend's entrance is great, and it is the best entrance that WWE has. But Bray Wyatt just making this entrance is also fantastic. It's so good. It's so
and we don't get it.
So bloody good.
And we don't get to see it a lot because he's only done it once, hasn't he, when he faced The Miz?
Yeah. He's only and then on SmackDown he came out with the music, but he barely comes out with the music and
like matches, yeah.
Good job to the God.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
so
you're
good.
Doing great, guys.
I just think it's fantastic. Like, so what have you predicted for this? You predicted Braun to retain.
Braun to retain, yeah, totally.
So I predicted Braun to retain, but I think the Fiend's going to show up and cause a DQ. Is my bold
because it's a taped match, like they can get away with doing that.
Yeah, so I think they're going to do it as if like they're going to say that the Fiend is a different person in this instance.
Yeah,
it just smells of stupid finish to me because I don't think they want to devalue Braun and they don't want to devalue Bray.
Strowman Express is quite. I mean, it's pretty terrible because it's the Lex Express, but also that's quite a bad T-shirt as well. Do you know what? I say it's a bad T-shirt. It at least is a design, which is more than you can say for a lot of WWE merchandise. Right, let's have a couple more super chats. Forever314 says most powerful move in the wrestling business strikes again. I'm assuming that's in reference to the roll up in the women's match. And Mitch Green says crazy idea. What if someone jumps off the roof onto someone?
Well, like a missile.
Yeah. And Rosalina
40 floor diving headbutt.
Yeah, and Rosalina says, I actually want to see Bianca in the men's Money in the Bank. She's so strong.
She is incredibly strong. Bianca Belair is one of the best things.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that Bianca's not in the ladder match, to be honest. She's so awesome.
Yeah, well, again, I don't think they really have a plan for her. Like, you know what I mean? I think they just sort of did something quite fun after WrestleMania with her with no real aim for it. Hopefully they're going to give her a big push at some point because she's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Bray's sweating buckets, man.
He's wearing a cardigan.
I suppose, yeah. Good point.
He's got a jumper on, Luke. He's like on a TV set. He's wearing a jumper.
Yeah. And I'd sweat in our office or in our studio wearing jumpers.
Oh.
God, I like Bray going like, oops, someone's woken up on the wrong side of bed today. That Bray's so good. You are strong.
Some sort of sick pleasure from this.
He's just captivating. I just think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, captivating is such a good word. Kicked him a bit low there. Nope. Braun is too strong, mate.
Yeah. I just think he's just what's clever about Bray is he's like, he's worked out his own internal logic for why he loses, and he's worked out his own way of like getting over in defeat. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's
with the exception of Goldberg.
Well, yeah, but Goldberg was just railroaded, wasn't he? It wasn't like there was nothing else. There was nothing he could do there. Like, Goldberg turns up and says, "No, I don't want to lose. So, but I'll lose in a month's time."
He got killed by a rating being popped.
Yeah. A fickle business.
Yes, it is.
Here we go.
Go on, Braun.
The choo-choo is leaving the station. There it is.
Go on, Braun, mate.
Oh,
get some here.
He's spilling to the outside.
Great. He like ragdoll now. That was like gang beats.
It was like 2K20. He broke his own physics. Oh no!
Here we go. Oh no! He ran into something. That's his one weakness.
Like Rhino in the first Spider-Man game. Just got to do that 3 times and you can beat him. He's doing tranquilo.
Bray, you can't win the title in there, mate, though. Oh, the puppet's here. Ask us. Is he cheering on Braun?
He's cheering on Bray. He said you can do it.
Oh, he's cheering on Bray. Oh. He's been helped by the puppets. Uh-oh, Braun's in trouble now. Oh. Look at Bray lay him out.
Oh, he's getting annoyed now.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna do each puppet turns up?
Yeah.
And then the Fiend turns up as
Could
like
be.
encouragement.
Yeah. I wasn't
It's
sure.
pretty tame. I feel like they can. Yeah.
So yeah, like the puppet show up and it makes him stronger.
Or is there a black sheep puppet?
Ooh. Where did Huskers go?
Where's the next one? Yeah, because he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't like beating him up. I like it.
Bray is amazing, man. So good. Just saying sorry and look what you made me do.
He's just a very good actor as well, I think, is what's great about him. He's just like.
Looks like he's going to try and set up here for some Sister Abigail.
Mm. Oh. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh no. Big bear paws. Stop running, Braun.
Yeah. Funny, he's got Strowman Express written on his shirt, but locomotion is his biggest enemy. Oh, Sister Abigail!
Sister Abigail! 1, 2. Oh, good near fall.
Problem is, he doesn't stick the fingers in the mouth as the regular man. Your bog standard man. How did Braun Strowman not survive Sister Abigail? Well, probably because it's not very far to fall.
Yeah.
Because he survived Tornado DDT, which is Sister Abigail on a larger scale, basically. Another
Set
one
up for a second.
This is counter.
Oh, but he's got the powerful kiss this time. Oh
Oh,
no!
no. Kiss of death. Choke slam.
Big choke slam.
He's tall, therefore he choke slams. I think, therefore I slam.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
What I
big.
love about
I'm big, therefore I slam.
what I love about Bray as well is that like Bray's always been this good. Like he's always been great. Just like oftentimes it was just he was booked into oblivion. It was such a shame.
Yeah. Well, the problem is also, you just don't, you shouldn't waste someone who's so good at talking. Like, I just don't think it's, you shouldn't keep putting people in situations where because they can talk a good game, you want them to talk a good game, but then because you don't want to put them over, you just devalue everything they say. Like,
I feel like we're getting another locomotion thing. Oh no!
Oh, he's going to go around again, is he?
Time for some more ragdolling there, Bray.
He's been learning from the puppets.
Oh, whoosh.
Puppet and puppet and puppet.
Calling for the puppet.
Oh dear.
Nope.
Oh,
booted off. This match is getting way more time than I was expecting as well. Maybe it's because I was, both the title matches we had last month for Mania went like about 2 minutes in total across both matches.
Triangle. The original SmackDown. Yeah.
But this like actually getting some time. Braun's come up with the mask. Oh. Well then. Oh, Bray. Oh, he's doing the head tilt and everything. This is pretty wonderful. Sexy time, apparently.
Yeah.
I've been really trying,
Bray.
I think he might just lift him straight into a power slam here.
Oh, he is definitely, yeah.
Oh, mind your knees, mate.
Make out. I like this.
What is this? Where are we going next? Oh no.
Power slam.
Oh, power slam. There's Abby. There's Mercy. I can't see Rambling Rabbit now without thinking of Housemate Simon.
Yeah. You got it, dude.
Uh-oh. I think it might have been a ruse. Oh, no. Yep. Into the power slam.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. That was very interesting.
I liked that. So that means
I really like that.
I feel that this means that the Fiend is going to attack him because the Fiend gave Bray the chance to come out and have this match.
Yeah.
I like it. I think there's a lot of good. I kind of prefer the ruse of the Black Sheep mask if he did the power slam and then took the mask off and stamped it.
Yeah, I agree. I also think, and this is pure speculation on my part, that they taped it twice because he came up and the mask was already broken.
No, it was already broken when Bray gave it to him.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's been the one that Bray's been showing Braun has been like tattered and broken already.
Okay, fair enough.
I think trying to show that it's already like,
yeah, it's been through something. Well, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, what do we think? Like this looks like a Fiend attack if ever I saw one. Don't let him leave. Do something.
Oh, there we go.
We're just getting the hits. Backlash, though.
It's the hacker. Oh.
Ubisoft's Watch Dogs.
He's got access granted. That's surely got to be into.
Oh.
He's in his little back cave thing with all of his screens.
The architect. That's fascinating. I like it.
Yeah. And we do. You got to wonder, is it going to be tonight?
Yeah.
Right, let's see what people are saying up in the chat. Adam B. Cakebread says, the way Vince has been behaving and talking about the falling ratings, I fear Seth is going to win the title. Being a care worker, I thank you guys for all you do. It really helps relieve stress. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to sneeze here. There we go. Thanks, mate. Well, thank you, Adam, for being with us, and thank you for your hard work as a key worker there, mate. As a care worker, sorry, I should apologize for that. Yeah, no, thank you so much. I don't know, like I think Vince, the way that he was talking on the investors call was just being like, no, it's going to bounce right back. I don't think he's too worried at the moment. Or at least he's got, he's fully, I think he's confident. Right, we're getting Drew versus Seth next.
Mm-hmm.
What other matches have we got on the card?
That's it, mate. This is the last one before the Money in the Bank. I believe.
Okay. So if this is the last match before Money in the Bank, there's still 2 hours and 15 minutes of this show left.
Oh yeah, we're getting a movie, mate.
We're going to get like a full-length movie.
I think this is going to go like. This could potentially go half an hour. This match, I think. Plus entrances.
Valdo Vega says Braun is Sleeping Beauty. That kiss woke him up. Dean says it just goes to show how far Bray has come in WWE from being an extra in the Nexus to probably the best gimmick in WWE in the last 10 years. Thoughts? Yeah, like the Nexus thing was a real shame because I loved Husky Harris in NXT in the second series. And I was excited for him to be part of Nexus. It's just that the Nexus fell by the wayside because they made CM Punk the leader, and then Punk went into the Cena feud, and the Nexus just sort of like fell apart from that.
Well, they'd already ruined the Nexus by that point.
It was already done
in a surprisingly similar fashion to they did with Bray Wyatt when they made Bray Wyatt as well. They just fed it to Cena, like.
Jonathan Hedman said, "It's not much, but here is something." Hey, dude, any help? Any money is always appreciated, my man. I've really missed doing these live watch-alongs. What a nice way to end a hard day from work. Love you all. We love you, Jonathan. Thank you so much, my friend. Rona, we've also had... Where's James? James has said, I always saw Bray and the Fiend as a new version of Kane and the Undertaker. The cardigan is red and the entrance for the Fiend is long and spooky like Taker's. Lots of parallels. We have had this from Craig, who says, enjoying a much deserved break from my nursing job this weekend. Glad to be here watching with you guys. Cheers, brave boys. You're the brave boy there, Craig. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Rosalina says, we all need Samoa Joe on commentary, don't we? Just he's so good. And Jordan says, I liked the Bray match, definitely leaves it open for a Fiend match, and I like that regular Bray is not just a damaged sponge who can wrestle it in a cardigan. Overall, thought it was well handled. Yeah, I thought it was as well.
Yeah, I think I think that was a very clever story. I think they told the idea, the point was that Bray was really attempting to resolve it without violence. But that's kind of where they were going with that. And then it turned, obviously, you have to have a bit of a wrestling match in that process. But yeah, I really like the fact that the Bray he likes Braun. He didn't want the Fiend to come and murder Braun. But now the Fiend is going to come and murder Braun. So
yeah,
I think it's great.
I really liked it.
What wonderful, wonderful stuff Bray has created with the Fiend. Here we go.
Oh, he's getting a big old Messiah entrance, new entrance for Seth.
Praise it down. Oh,
it's a whole new presentation for him. New Seth.
I like it.
The greater good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's amazing. Oh, big fan of this.
It's a great character. It's such a good character. I think what's brilliant about it, it plays on just enough of the real, of what people's real perception of Seth was when he was babyface champion, being put into hard positions by WWE, and quite rightly struggling to go to bat for them and protect himself, and having all this, all this Twitter blow up. I think this plays off that kind of perspective quite nicely.
I also think as well, this entrance and all of this presentation suits him way better than the Burn It Down music. That Burn It Down music, that's old Seth. What we need is a whole new sort of entrance and presentation for him. I think that's really smart.
Yeah, it's about time. Here he is.
Big old Drew.
Bloody Drew.
So good is Drew.
So who have you gone for in this match, Drew?
Got Drew, mate.
I went for Seth.
You got Drew. You got Seth.
Yeah.
I did, because I think you said this in the predictions video that that Seth could win here, and then you have Drew win it back when you're in front of a crowd again, so you can get that sort of championship win pop.
Yeah. And then and I think people pointed out, Adam said, oh, well, this is his first defense. It's well, he defended against the Big Show already. I wonder if they gave him that quick one just to,
so he didn't have one defense.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't have one lose on his first defense. Same thing. You can at least hide the stats then.
Yeah.
I just wonder if it's something they might do, because it's I love Drew, and I do think he should be champion. I just trying to second guess WWE's perspective on it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they must think they're about to be able to do live shows again, in front of a crowd pretty soon in their heads. So I think they're going to be trying to move the title on for a bit.
Yeah.
But also the smart choice is to say Drew retains.
I'm hoping so, mate. Yeah.
I'm also just thinking what they did last year with Seth when he won it at WrestleMania, lost it just after Money in the Bank, and then won it back at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I'm actually, do you know what? I'm gonna, as much as I loved the new Seth entrance, and I do love the new Seth entrance, I'm slightly annoyed because I did plan to go and make myself a cup of coffee. And now I can't because the bloody match is about to start.
Yeah, we'll have to do it for the we'll have to do it before the Money in the Bank.
Yeah. I don't want to miss anything.
There he is.
Drew's amazing. He's so
small,
awesome.
Look how small the ref looks.
He's only up to his shoulders because of the hair.
That's a completely normal sized man.
I think you're right as well. I think we could get a good 20 minutes out of this match.
Yeah. I think they're going to. They like these two, so I think they're going to let them go for it.
WrestleMania a number of years ago. And this is some of the hypocrisy of Seth Rollins comes in. 5 years ago, he became WWE champion. I guarantee you, there were people in that locker room who questioned whether or not he was ready to lead the brand, to lead the company. The same doubts as he's now casting on Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah, this is going to go long. You can tell by the start.
Yeah. We're starting slow here, so we can go long. It's the Triple H method. Oh, Drew. Oh, if I get a Drew win here as well, I'm on for an almost perfect run. Well, I mean, in fact, a perfect run up until now for predictions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then if I can get I've got AJ and Nia in the Money in the Bank matches.
I've got AJ and Asuka. So we will see. Can't wait for the Money in the Bank match.
It's going to be so mad.
I just think it's going to be just nuts. Or
go on, Drew.
Go on, Seth.
No, Drew's too strong, mate.
Nah, Seth. He's Jesus.
He's Jesus. Look at him. Look at him. He's Jesus.
Look at him. He's Jesus with his Riley Reid tattoo.
He's too big.
He is too big. Whoop, bye.
Over you go, mate. Yes, Drew.
Ta-ra.
My boy.
What a nice man.
Yes, Drew. What? He's a nice guy. Right, I'm thinking because we've figured this is going to go long, I'm actually going to use this to go make myself a cup of tea. Can you cover for us?
I can indeed. God. Bit of stalking going on. This is definitely going to go like, another 20 minutes, I reckon. Oh. Back him into the corner. I don't know what I think Seth's going to win. I just feel like it's, I just think that they would do it for one cheap moment and not think about the loss devaluing Drew's push. Oh, huge chop. I can't really fathom the size of Drew. He's just gigantic. Oh. Oh. My Lord. Oh. I just, the strength to just be like, well, you just go over there now. That's where you are. No, we didn't require there's no input from you in this suplex. I'm just going to put you somewhere. Goodbye. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Here comes smart Seth. Doing the clevers. It's going to go back to the leg. Yeah, there we go again. Oh. Luke is ominously wielding a spoon. And potentially also frozen. No, he's moving. It's fine. Don't worry. It's quite threatening, actually, the spoon wielding. Here we go. The dive. Oh, almost just held him up there. Oh, look at those welts.
And Seth Rollins takes advantage of the situation now. McIntyre is indeed stepping into the fire as Rollins claimed he would. And you slowly feel that momentum shift now in favor of Seth Rollins.
There we go. I'm going to work over the leg for a bit now.
Absolutely. You have no legs, you have no power. And if Drew McIntyre has no power, then his main advantage is the nose. And swing blade, and down goes McIntyre. Rollins calls into the cover. Power out by McIntyre. This was earlier on here.
Look at this. Just crowd surfed him for a bit. Single leg Boston crab, the old half crab. JMO would have some words about this. Oh.
Hello, mate.
Hello. Seth's been working over the old leg.
I saw a little bit. I came in while the kettle was boiling.
Yeah, I know you were aggressively holding a spoon at the entire stream.
I was ready to stir, mate.
That's it. Pot stirrer.
I saw him targeting the old leg, taking in the Bailey Tamina strategy.
That's it. Well, the Bailey Tamina strategy is called Sasha Banks, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then a roll up. I hate a roll. I think roll up should be banned on pay-per-views. Here you go. Seth actually using the count.
There you go. Someone's asked if my nan knitted this, or my nan's dead. Thanks, mate. But no, Primark knitted it, which means a tiny Asian child knitted it for no money, which I then bought for £8.
Good value.
It is good value. Oh,
not on a human scale, just on a personal scale, obviously.
Yeah, totally.
He's very welty, old Seth. Whee!
That was a fun little dive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a proper little wee one.
The one he did earlier, like Drew, he collided sort of with the top of Drew, and Drew obviously just sort of held him up for a little bit. It looks like he was crowd surfing him. Or big running knee, I think. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, good call, mate.
Right on the button.
Come on, Drew, mate. Get back into it, lad.
Oh.
Nope. Go on, Drew.
He's going to dive him again, is he? Yeah, everyone's going to jump it again. Oh, another knee.
One. Very nice.
Rolls back in. Oh, Drew's setting up a storm here.
Oh, setting up the table.
Joe looked so pissed off that where he was sitting was going away. He was like, "Oh, that's my desk, man,
mate."
Oh,
all over my notes. You're absolutely right, Joe. It wasn't.
Douche.
Come on, Drew, mate. Get back to your feet, lads.
Or
You know, I moved my Mac.
yeah.
I was using Mega Drive games to prop it up so I could have like, because I've got my whoa, balls to Mega Drive games. That was wicked.
That was awesome.
Yes, Drew.
See you, bud. Never mind clearing off the monitors. Look at this. God.
Catch.
Have that. The old VTech laptop in the back. Oof.
Yeah. That's great.
I'd like to know what are WWE's monitors made of and how many do they go through a month?
Oh, yeah. Come on, Drew, mate. Yes, Drew.
Oh,
yes.
you go there now, sir.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, Drew.
Drew put his foot to his midriff height.
Yeah.
Drew lifted his foot there to the height of his pelvis, and that hit Seth Rollins in the face. Oh.
Yes. Clubbing blow.
And the kip up.
Yes.
Sells the
Go
name.
on, Drew.
Oh.
Oh, to the outside there, Seth. Oh, Drew, mate. Should have seen that one coming, Drew.
Here we go. Another knee. Oh, he dodges. Oh, spine buster.
Oh, big spine buster. Oh, look at that. Locked in that jackknife very nicely.
What bosh.
I love that. Everyone's in the chat just saying, jam that jam.
Jam that jam.
Jam that jam. True, finish him.
Everyone's also been like, but what kind of jam?
What? Ask Hogan. What's your jam of choice?
My jam of choice. I don't really do jam, you know. I like a peanut butter.
Like a peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
Kick out at one. Like a peanut butter and jam.
Oh, the PB and J.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
Just a waste of 2 condiments. Throwing them down the drain there, mix them together. Oh. You can see how much that sucked for Seth there when he hits that.
Yeah.
He just goes, oh, God.
Good height there. Although, like, the thing is, Montez Ford has ruined frog splashes forever.
He
Because
really
like no one's ever good. Because no one can do it as good as him.
No, he is legitimately the king of frog splash.
Yeah.
How high, like his vertical leap is like 7 foot or something, isn't it? Like
It's nonsense. Absolutely nonsense.
it's taller than he is, I believe. Uh-oh. What doing now? Oh, he's getting a chair.
Uh-oh, Seth. He's losing it.
Put down the chair.
Put down that chair.
Come on, referee. Tell him.
Ref, just grab it off him, ref. Get involved, mate.
Do some rules. Do some rules.
What's Seth thinking? He's got rid of it. He listened to the referee for the stop, missed, mate.
Oh, headbutt.
Oh. Go on, Drew. Yes,
Drew's
Drew.
going up. Oh,
Oh, Drew.
oh. That's the thing about wrestling is like, like referees get very involved when it's like bringing a chair in. But realistically, they spend all their time telling people off for like getting on the ropes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like climbing up, going on a turnbuckle. They're like, get down. It's like, that's it. It's in the rules. You're allowed to do this. It's a fight. Stop trying to make the fight stop happening.
Oh, superplex.
Whoa.
You're going to roll through for the Falcon Arrow.
He is. Oh, what strength. Well done, Seth. Oh,
But he hurt his butt. He hurt his butt doing it.
Oh, in it.
I tore my butt doing it.
What a way to go. His ass clapped its last. One twerk too far.
Ow my ass. Go on, Drew.
Oh.
Claymore.
Oh,
Future shock.
Future shock. One,
Have at it.
two.
No, it's never that, mate. Come on, Drew. You got this, mate.
Future shock was his finisher for a bit in NXT when he came back in NXT as well. He was using that as the finish. And then they were like, nah, Claymore's clearly way better.
Yeah, Claymore's so much cooler, mate. Come on, Drew. You got this, Drew.
Oh, he's looking. Here we go.
Good commentary there by Joe.
Joe is so good. Like,
yeah, that's what you want from commentary.
Yeah. The only sad thing about Joe being on commentary is that he can't be in the ring.
Yeah.
You know.
Where's he going?
Oh my god.
And like Drew's so tall.
I know. Double stomp.
Oh, it's grabbed hold of him. It's jammed.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah. That's really nice.
What?
Oh, mate.
Bloody hell.
That was wicked.
Christ. Here we go.
Come on, Drew. Here we go. Claymore time. Claymore country.
Super kick.
Oh, no, super kick.
Come on, Seth.
Come on, Drew. Drew. No, Drew. No. 1, 2. Yes, Drew.
Give him the bloody point.
Drew. Come on, Drew.
I think the thing is, just don't do the countdown, and then they don't know it's coming.
Yeah.
Randy Orton doesn't count down RKO.
He sort of does a little bit though. Like
He does a little, but
not
not the main ones.
He did it. He did it so much once. He tore his shoulder.
Yeah, but all the best ones he does like it's out of nowhere.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, he's not. Drew's not losing this.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
No, I know he's not. Just went for the outside choice. No, Seth's doing too much talky now.
Yeah,
Villainous
yeah.
talky.
Oh! Yes. Come on, Claymore. Oh, yes, right in the mush. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Drew.
That was a great little
Yes,
match.
Drew. Loved that. Thanks, Drew. Good work, mate. Very proud of you.
Dun, 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 dun.
So awesome is Drew.
That was wicked. They work
Yeah.
really well together, those two.
Claymore for the win. Note taking.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what people are saying up in them super chats. We have got Crikey, where did we get to?
The Claymore. Claymore.
Aaron thinks that you're the hacker, Laurie.
Me?
Yeah,
Maybe.
could be.
If I knew how
Robbie
to
Clay.
work the computer.
Robbie Clayton said, "Does WrestleMania not count to this Wrestle League?" It does indeed. I don't actually know how well I did it, Mania. I did it pretty well. Although Adam is leading, I think, because he did very well. I think he got like a flawless victory on night 2. Akeem says, hey guys, glad you're enjoying the show. Question, where is Becky Lynch? Feels weird that she isn't defending. Is it bad that she's been rarely seen on TV for the type of character she is? Yeah, she's been like there were always like she always said that she was going to be taking time off after Mania.
Oh, hang on. What's happening now? Oh, are we going to get a handshake or a 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, he's offering the handshake. Seth looking at the hand. He's not happy about the hand.
No, well, he's broken his ass.
I broke my ass. Oh, a handshake.
Oh,
Handshake by Rollins. Huh. Interesting. But Seth's really... I think we're getting a rematch here.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Handshake. Hando shaker.
What are they going to do off the back of that?
Still champion. Big old Drew. Cheers, Drew. Richard, thank you for your donation. He's retracted his message. Nate Drop's surname has said, for some reason, I think they're heading towards Fiend versus Bray in a cinematic match. I really hope I'm wrong. Enjoy the cinematic stuff, but that would be bad. Ryan says, stupid question. How do you think the show would have looked if it took place on top of the WWE headquarters? You say stupid question, Ryan, but I don't think that's stupid. Laurie said the same thing.
Yeah, I just think it should all take place in the same place.
Yeah, totally. And I agree.
It feels a bit silly to imaginarily fly us over there so we can watch this pre-tape match.
Yeah. Dean, would you guys ever do your own WrestleTalk Money in the Bank where the contract is a pay rise and a paid week off? We all get paid weeks off, mate. That's called holiday. And who do you think would win? You'd want to do the underdog babyface. So I think you'd book Pete or Andy to win there. Flame Inc. Did you guys answer my Tamina comment? Also, why all the hate for the 24/7 title of the Art Deco title better than the copy and paste belts that WWE bought in bulk? I don't know if we did answer your Tamina one. I think it was something about Snooker. I think we might have just can't remember what you might have said. The 24/7 title, it's an ugly. I don't think it's a very nice looking belt, but also it's a joke belt.
No. Oh, here we go. R-Truth.
I was like Wolverine.
I didn't think I could beat him, but I did. He lost a significant amount of weight. I said so myself. I should be on cloud 9 right now. I don't have anyone to celebrate with.
Oh, look at that. Speaking of the 24/7 title.
Charlie, if I don't want to be lonely, it's time I do something about it. It's time to get my baby back. I don't care where you take it. My 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South, 1492. Columbus failed the Ocean Blue Championship. I'm gonna stop you, Tom Brady. Take back my 24/7 championship.
He's going after Tom Brady.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He's going after Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, big time. Right. Anyway, I'm going to quickly fix a drink before this match. I'll be back in 1 second.
You go for it, mate. I am going to read off some more super chats. He's no Jacker said Luke is channeling his inner Blue Raja. And we needed a fork in there. And Flaming says the Laurie needs to bring back his things you need to know for pay-per-views. I'll mention that when he gets back. So I've seen Evan Buckley. First Pillman with a gun, now Luke with a spoon. Very good, mate. Very, very good. Dad Train 24. If the WWE can ban words like belt, they can absolutely ban the roll up on pay-per-views. Lovely time with the boys. Thank you very much, Dad Train. Ben Clark. Will Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne Will Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, after the inevitable feud, be pushed to the main roster? And if so, who would you like to see them face first? Well, Matt Riddle, both of them should 100% be on the main roster. Absolutely, particularly Riddle. And Riddle, yeah, Lesnar, Goldberg. That's what I want to see him face.
Yeah, Pete Dunne, I just want to see immediately in Intercontinental title picture.
Yeah.
I think you should just walk
Jayla Turner. Jayla Turner, imagine how interesting it would have been if they'd have built up some alliances in the build to Money in the Bank. Imagine having Asuka and AJ working together to take home the briefcases. That'd have been quite fun.
That would, yeah. I mean, it's a bit mixed match challenge for me, but I feel like they've done loose alliances on at least within the genders.
Here we go. It's time for the Mad Money in the Bank match, which, according to the network schedule, is going to last 1 hour and 40 minutes.
No flipping way.
Well, yeah, I mean, according to this, the show ends at 3:30.
Bloody hell.
And Ryan, the bad one,
entrances for every single person before this kicks off.
Yeah. The bad one, Ryan B. Bad, also thinks that RVD has a better frog splash than Montez Ford. It's all about that
Wrong. Oh, yeah.
They are getting entrances.
Entering the lobby.
Yeah.
It's a bit indecent. Stripping off in the lobby. Oh.
And then just have to sort of stand next to each other. I like that they're in gear.
Yeah.
Oh, AJ is starting in the weight room. They don't want none. Oh, yeah.
This is already mental. I really like it.
AJ's staring at him.
It's the squeak.
They must have thought, God, that'd be so funny if she does the moonwalk on the floor because it's so squeaky.
Where did the rest of Carmella's gear go? That's what I'd like to know. Here she is.
Shani Bays.
Shani Baz. Go on, Shanna.
Don't need that towel.
Beat Sarah Logan so hard that she doesn't exist anymore.
Yep. Love her. Great.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's Alistair Blue.
For truly.
Vo. It's a great song, that.
I'm just beating the gym now. Oh, King Corbin, there he is.
That's so wacky. Look at this guy dressed as a king just walking in and being like, hello, I am a king now. Oh, what? Dana didn't do a flip walking in? Boo. What was the point, mate?
Here we go.
Go on.
Do it.
Time for a flip, Dana. There we go.
Way.
Flip. There it is.
Camera cut.
I love her music. It's great. And Asuka's got to have a bloody time of her life doing this. They're like lining up like it's a race.
Where's she coming from?
Is she going to come out a lift? Where's Asuka?
Where is Asuka?
Okay. Yeah. Here comes
Here's
Reg.
Ray.
Pretty color.
Why is he the Hulk? There's D. Bry.
Look at Daniel Bryan in his pants.
I feel like they might just put Ray in the vents or something.
Yeah. Where's Asuka? Where is she? Oh, she's up there. This is already the greatest thing ever. Do a dive, Asuka. Do a dive. I cannot take notes on this.
No. I'm turning you down so I can hear this better.
Yeah, good idea, mate. Oh, yeah, big dive. This is wicked.
Well, they started off maybe two.
They're all out. They're all done. They're all donezo already. Go on, Asuka. Run, Asuka. Go. Yes, dance your way up there, mate. Dance your way. Use the lift. She's using the lift.
She goes up the side of the building.
Oh no, they're going to get into the lift, Asuka. Close the door. Yes, Asuka. That's the way. Yes, dance. Use your dancing powers. This is so weird. Then turns into wacky races.
This is amazing. Oh
my god. Oh. Better gym fight than Edge versus Orton.
Oh yeah.
It's even got music.
I love it. Absolutely. I adore this. Oh, and a mirror. Yeah,
it's been smashed. Oh, Baron, that's bad luck, mate.
That is actually what they're playing up.
Yeah, the music said it's bad luck. That means he's definitely going off the roof.
Oh my god,
that's the bad luck. He's going to go off the roof.
Bloody hell, this is awesome.
This is so good. Really enjoying Aleister Black and Reg as well. It's a fun little pairing. Oh! Go ahead, Ray. Oh no, not into the towels.
Oh no.
Have that towel. Oh my god, this is so good.
Is he going to put the weights on him like Hitman?
Oh no!
Oh, this is a Freddy Krueger kill.
It is.
It? Yeah.
Oh no, it's going to trap him.
Oh, like full hammer.
Up. It's like now you're
like meow meow.
He's trapped under like meow meow.
That's loco.
That's loco.
I am immediately going to watch this again.
Oh, yeah, totally. Where's Ray? There he is. Oh, who's in the toilets? It's Brother Love. I love you. Oh, Bruce gets his spot.
Are they just going to fill this with cameos?
They have to, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, they're all battling around to the lifts now. Is that the lifts? Yep, I hear it. I heard a ding.
Oh, is Asuka going to come out beating some people up? Because they've called the lift and Asuka's in it.
I don't know. Ding. Where's the lift? Someone get in. They're just fighting the lift now.
Oh,
Ray, you're too late, mate. Take the stairs.
Ray's got lost.
It's like Final Fantasy VII. Take the stairs. You don't have to do the fights then.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Here we go. What's going to happen here? Oh,
It's asking
the men's lift.
Oh no, the men are brawling out. Well, don't just stop fighting, mates.
Asuka's hiding.
Was she in the same lift?
She was in the one next to it. There she is. Look.
Asuka's stay in the lift, mate.
Oh, Asuka and Baszler. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say Shayna's spot.
Yes.
What's Black spotted?
Oh, he's noticed no one's paying attention. He's going for it.
Corbin's trapped in the ropes. This is so good. I hope this never ends. I know we said this can't go for an hour and a half, but I want it to go for an hour and a half.
Oh my god, I do too.
Oh, now Brian's off. Brian's running now. We've got
which means
Corbin
Brian
and Otis. Corbin and Otis are down. Who's that? Is it Doink?
Oh.
It's someone dressed as Doink. And that's it. There's your Doink.
Oh,
cameo.
Dana.
Right.
Yeah, here we go.
Dana's on her own. Here comes Carmella. Oof.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Nia. Where you been?
Oh.
Slapped by Carmella. They brawled into a conference room.
Oh dear.
Oh no, there's some actual like WWE chairs in there.
Yeah, they're gonna end up zooming.
Going to throw him into a whiteboard.
Oh no!
There's a picture of Brock and Carmella.
Is that not a briefcase there? That's a briefcase hanging from the ceiling there, isn't it?
Don't know what that is.
That is a briefcase.
Oh, it is a briefcase. Oh, all right, Dana.
Well,
that is like a GTA wasted thing there. Yeah. Dana, it's the wrong one, mate. Was that? Wait, what? Did Dana just win money?
This is the Money in the Bank conference room. You guys are destroying the building. The real Money in the Bank briefcase is on the roof.
Dana, mate, we knew that.
Dana, mate, you've made Stephanie McMahon Skype in from home.
Stephanie's 100% at home there.
Yeah, she definitely is.
Triple H filmed that.
Someone rang her up and were like, "What's your whitest wall?"
Oh. Scraping.
Oh, you just got pushed in the throat.
Just
absolutely doink the clown.
Absolutely clobbered her. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh, he's been fooled by a Ray poster.
That's it. If that was the actual Ray and he fell down in the picture.
Roman wasn't edited out there, was he?
Mm. I like the fact that Stephanie tells us, like, this is the Money in the Bank conference room. Because, of course, we've got one of those.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's nice to have themed rooms. That's fun.
Yeah, it's quite fun. In the old ITV building, they had like a Coronation Street meeting room. That was quite fun.
AJ the Undertaker. AJ's freaked out by the Undertaker poster.
Is the door behind him going to open?
He's haunted. Undertaker killed his mates. That's it. That's it, AJ. Focus, mate. Focus. What are you trying to find Ray for anyway?
AJ,
get the contract.
Into
a blue room. It's a casket. Oh, AJ. Flashbacks to the boneyard.
This is so stupid. I love it. Just close the door, AJ.
Yeah, I was going to say.
On, mate. Oh! Asa Black just took his head off.
He's could be. No, he's trapped in the room. AJ! Oh, no, because I've got AJ to win. Hey, Paul Heyman's here.
Paul Heyman's in catering, obviously.
Yep, doesn't want the salad. He wants the sandwiches.
Because this table is about to be upturned in his face.
Oh, yeah. I can see this food going everywhere. As everyone runs in. It's the men and women are squaring off. Dana just came in with the thing still random. What's happened to Otis? Food fight! Oh! Just threw the food, just threw like a plate of rice at Paul Heyman's face. Everyone's just throwing the food now. Oh, mate.
Ace.
This is so stupid, and I love it. Absolutely love it.
She got the
clutch. Oh, Reg.
Factor on Ray.
Oh, Reg.
Now, this is a match I would pay good money to see.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, cameraman. Otis is still just trying to eat the food.
She's throwing stuff at Otis, and he's just like, oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Dana, mate. Dana, mate. Stop making these silly mistakes.
Oh, my God.
Streets of Rage threw her into a big old vending machine.
There's a chicken underneath, though.
So no, she's getting powerbombed. Powerbomb through a table. Oh, Mella.
Dead.
Yes, Nia. Nia to win. This is your chance, Nia.
Get in the lift, Nia. Problem is, Asuka's still somewhere in the building.
She's still sneaking around somewhere. Otis just grossly eating a sandwich.
I feel like a mutual respect was somewhere in there.
It was, yeah, because they both killed Ray. Oh. Otis has been distracted by more food.
I said he'd be distracted in catering.
Oh, Otis, mate. No, don't. There's too many pies.
Who pied Kevin Owens?
It's Johnny Ace. People power. He's going to get pied. Thanks for joining us, Johnny. That needed more Stan Bush's The Touch.
Hmm.
All right, we've got a cleaner here.
Or do you think they're going to just slip over the floor for a bit?
There's Asuka. She needs to find the roof. Where is the roof? Asuka? Asuka, you had so much time, mate. How did you lose your lead?
Yeah, what has she been doing?
Oh, Dana.
Oh,
Dana. Oh. There was a lot of gimmicks on these walls. Oof.
Asuka's really just making a break for it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Nia just killed Shayna.
Where's Asuka going? I'm so on like edge for this. Go on, Nia.
The thing is, they haven't gone up a floor for ages. There's like 40 floors. Here we go.
Stairs. There we go. Stairs. Blue stair.
Now we're making some progress, you guys.
Yeah. That's how you know it's a big building, when you've got to like color your stairs. So you know which wing you're in. Oh, it's AJ. Yes, AJ.
Blindside.
AJ's escaped the room.
AJ worked out how doors work, like velociraptors in Jurassic Park.
Surely, like, there's got to be a director's cut of this where like that scene is put back in. Brawling into.
Is this McMahon's office?
Who's in the chair?
He's there.
It is. No chance. Someone called this earlier that we were going to get AJ, Vince, and Brian.
He's got T-Rex head.
Oh, yeah. Brian and AJ put the room back together.
A little bow as well on the way out.
Yeah, close the door. Close the door there, Brian. Vince with the hand sanitizer. What work's he doing? Oh. Colby Dennis was the one who called it, by the way. He's just super chat. I didn't say it was him that called it. Well done, mate.
I love this.
Oh, here comes Corbin.
Corbin's back.
What's he got in his hand? What is he using?
Well, he's using the back of his hand, is what he's using. He's just got between two of them.
Makes it super effective.
Oh, yeah. Makes your hand punch harder.
Yeah.
Oh, see you, Brian.
Well, that's a slippery table. Who are we going to accidentally zoom in now? Is Triple H going to conference call him from home? Good, Corbin's dominating. Corbin's taken out. Let's go to the roof. Corbin's taken out Styles and Brian. I thought we're at the end game. We're in the end game now, and we're up on the roof.
It's only been 2 hours.
This might be a dead short pay-per-view.
I think a regular match starts once they get to the roof.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, there's a ring there.
And people are just going to start turning up.
But Nia's there. Come on, Nia. I'm loving the good royalty-free music as well.
Oh, yeah.
Here goes Lacey.
Oh. See you, Lacey.
How long do you think the refs have been stood up on the roof for?
Ages. I wonder if it was going to turn up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even with editing, that was bad.
Yeah, they should. That was definitely a retake that they could have done.
Yeah, you can. With all of the camera cuts and editing we're doing here, you kept that version in. Looks like she hurt herself.
We've cut in Stephanie from home.
But I wonder if that's on purpose. I wonder if that's on purpose because they're trying to do this whole thing that like Nia is dangerous and she's hurting people. I wonder if they're trying to make it a character thing for her because like
but she
they
looked like
showed her later.
she looked like she hurt herself, not other people. Nia looked like she was the one in pain. I don't.
This means Nia's not going to win because she's going to be first up. Come on, Nia. Quicker than this, mate.
Get in your own time, Nia.
Move it, dumbass.
Come on, Asuka.
Oh, Asuka.
Come on, you've been so smart about the whole thing so far. It's a shame because this means Shayna Baszler's going up and winning, but
this still could be, you know, Dana and Carmella could make it back.
They're dead, frankly.
Are they dead?
They're dead. Right, here comes Baszler.
So we're saying that Dana took herself out by slipping on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh. So she's landed on that elbow again.
Is Asuka bleeding?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Oh!
Ow! Crikey.
Come on, Asuka.
Go on, Asuka. No, Asuka. Come on, Nia. I kind of want Asuka to win, but I predicted Nia to win. Oof, Lacey.
Shayna's too notable by her absence is Shayna Baszler.
Yeah. What happened to Shayna? When was the last time we saw her?
Nia threw her into a wall.
All right. Yeah, no, surely Shayna's coming back. Although Lacey's close, Asuka stops her again.
Yeah, but is this still just buying time for Nia?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Laurie.
Nah, it's not. It's buying time for Shayna.
For Nia.
It's Shayna.
Yeah, she is conspicuous by her absence, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh.
Nia, go up the other side, mate.
It's going to be a double dunk. Surely.
Yeah. Oh, Nia. That's it, Nia. Push the ladder over, mate.
Which is which?
The white one is the women's one.
I thought so. Oh.
Oh, no. This is Asuka. Oh, no, Asuka slipped.
Asuka, get on with it.
What are you waiting for, mate? Go.
Baszler.
This could be Asuka, you know.
Could be.
Who is it?
It's Baron
Corbin. Why did Corbin stop her? Asuka, mate. This is your chance here. Surely it's got to be now. Surely no one's going to stop her. Asuka's won. Yeah, Asuka's got it. Well done, mate.
Give me the point.
She's ruined my perfect record there.
Come on, it's Asuka's. It was Asuka's time, man.
Oh, mate, I thought they really were going to put it on Nia to like piss people off.
That's so good. I'm pleased for Asuka.
Yeah, I'm really happy for her as well. I felt like it needed. Like, I'm gutted that Shayna wasn't involved though.
Yeah, they just wrote her out. Well, I just
I was a real shame about Shayna.
I liked her as far as the Becky Lynch thing happened, and then they were just like, whatever. Like she's just another person on the roster, which is stupid as well because they're just like before this was on, there was the WWE Chronicle episode about Shayna Baszler. So yeah, it's just another. I wonder if she's going to have a moment elsewhere in this to give her a little bit of like something, you know. Oh, here we go.
Here comes Otis. Right, okay, now it's time for the men's one. Otis has had too much food, though.
Yeah.
He's going to get a cramp.
Is he scared of heights?
No, he breaks ladders. He needs like a big reinforced one.
Well, why even be in the match then, Otis?
Right, where's AJ?
Yeah, I mean, where is
Although
AJ?
AJ's been killed as well because he got killed by Corbin along with Brian. And like if we're going by the Shayna Baszler logic, that and Carmella and Dana.
Yeah, because apparently you can fall over and then you're out of a match because you're just.
Although Ray's been missing for a while, or did Ray get killed by Nia and Otis?
Ray's dead. Like Ray's internal organs are gone.
So are we saying that it's going to come down to either Otis or Corbin? Surely not.
I think Otis is going to win. I think. Oh no! Here we go.
There's that's the black.
Here's the real
black
win.
mass. No, there's Ray.
Oh, there's Ray. Oh, I think everyone's going to get involved, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh.
The discussion for that move probably went, just hit me full force. You're tiny.
You'll basically bounce off me.
It was like, so I'll jump at you, and if you lie down at the same time, I'll sort of collide with you. That'll probably hit her. He's like, just hit me. It's fine. Look at you.
Race to the top here. Little race to the top.
Is AJ?
Yes, AJ. Yes, AJ. Give me those extra points, AJ.
Oh no, Ray's going off the roof.
Oh. Yep. Oh my god, did he just go over? Is that it? Did
Corbin just killed Rey Mysterio?
Did he just murder Ray? Or was he on a hoverboard? Was he also murdered? What? Is that is this it? Is that the roof spot?
He just killed Aleister Black and Rey Mysterio.
He's done two like double murders.
Oh, here comes Daniel Bryan.
Back in.
But Corbin's still on the floor, so it's going to be the push the ladder over spot. Oh no, wait, he's gone after Bryan. Otis is back.
If that's your like roof spot, though, that's well disappointing. Like just being thrown off into nothingness.
Oh, who did you say was going to fall off the roof?
I think the question was like, will someone get thrown off the roof?
No, it was who will
that
fall
we had.
off the roof.
Was it who?
Yeah.
I think I said Corbin then, in which case I don't get the bonus point.
Phenomenal forearm.
Caught him right in the face. Come on, AJ.
Dunked him in the bonds. Go on. If you were Otis and you were in this match and you break ladders, wouldn't you have brought your own one?
Well, that's what me and Andy thought. He was going to have like a reinforced one.
Nah, look at this. They're going to be silly. But
yeah, that is. Look, I mean, the idea would be that they have been murdered by being thrown off the roof.
No, they're just down there in that next bit.
Yeah, I hope there is a bigger roof spot. And it's Corbin that goes over. Come on, AJ.
Are they going to do the donk with the thing again?
AJ's got it. AJ's got it. AJ's got it. He's got it unhooked. Oh, they both got it. They both got hold of it.
Elias.
Oh, what? 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 But yes, he didn't take it down.
That's amazing. Yeah, because there was a good second there that AJ was just holding it on his own, but fine.
Yeah. Because like this is exactly what happened with the Carmella in the first one, right? The first women's one they did, which is that James Ellsworth like unhooked it, but Carmella like he dropped it to Carmella, so she won.
I guess only if you're the only person.
So they're saying that they're like whoever has control of it.
Yeah, so whoever holds it, yeah.
I'll be honest with you, that's fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, no.
But Otis winning is quite lovely, and I totally didn't see that coming. So that's great. I love that
because I said Otis in the prediction video, and then I just went, "No, that's stupid." So AJ, and I should have just said Otis.
Yeah, and that is the end of this paper.
Right, and I just didn't, and I didn't go with my gut.
That is the end of this pay-per-view. 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's like a takeover.
I liked it. It was tight. It was great.
Very tight.
I'm not like I wasn't fussed about that match once they got to the roof, but it was
Yeah.
bloody
It was fun up
awful
until that point.
at
Yeah.
that point. And that, the finale wasn't like, like to make such a big deal about putting it all on the roof feels a bit silly, really, when you not do anything with it. Like to do that spot where you chuck Rey Mysterio off the roof. That's a really big deal. Like,
yeah, should be.
And then chucking Aleister Black off the roof. Like just make out like just even from just a production standpoint, show what happens on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's why I thought that it wasn't the roof spot.
Like show either before that happens, show that that's where they are. They're fighting on the edge. So use one of those drone shots that you've got to show that they're right at the edge of the roof, and then chuck them off. So then you've got the grounding to know that's where they've gone. Or if they've fallen down a level, like been chucked like a floor,
onto that little high rise bit.
If they're on like a little platform, show them at the bottom. Like show them show them on the floor taken out of the match. Like that all makes sense. It just that lacked any gravitas and felt like it was pitched as if it was a murder and just didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I think the winners are quite fun. I really like the stupidity of the match before it got to the roof, and then weirdly, when you confine wrestling to a ring and you have to make it and you make it silly in the ring, it kind of doesn't work. And it's when it's outside of the ring and it's silly, it kind of really works well. I don't know. Strange, isn't it?
And it's like, so I loved it. I loved everything about it until they got to the roof, because I thought actually the women's one with Asuka, Lacey, and Nia was like quite sloppy and not great.
Well, it was just pull down. It wasn't
and the finish was a bit awkward as well, with sort of like Lacey falling into Nia. Like Nia just looks like a bit of a knob, and I don't think it particularly worked. But as particularly with the writing off of Shayna Baszler just taking her out of the picture. But with the men's one, I didn't mind the stuff they did up on the roof, because they had some really good workers doing some stuff there. But the big roof spot, the big someone going over the roof, I don't think delivered at all.
No, they completely played it.
And Otis just like grabbing it as it falls from AJ's hands doesn't really do much for Otis. Like him taking it down would have been way cooler, right?
I think, and I guess like you could have also done them. You could have done the sort of it falls to Otis like it's the bouquet at a wedding thing a bit cleaner, because you could have done it like if Corbin and AJ had unclipped it and both been dragged off at the same time by somebody, and at that point it fell off the hook into Otis's hands.
Yeah.
The problem is, at this point, we've already seen two other people hold the thing. And I think if they'd been pulling it off and it came off at this time and just dropped to Otis, and that was when he won it, I'd probably feel like that made more sense in the continuity of like how the match works. But I feel like whoever holds the thing on their own and takes it down is the winner. So I feel like AJ should be the winner there, because he did hold it for a couple of seconds,
and he was the one who unclipped it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Corbin was effectively holding his hands, but AJ was the one who unclipped it and held onto it. What I will say though is they did foreshadow it right at the start of the match, because when AJ was standing in the gym and Otis walked in, Otis made his entrance second, AJ did say to me, "You're the luckiest man in the world."
Yeah.
So it's almost like they set it up to foreshadow that Otis won this by accident. He is the luckiest man in the world because he won a match that he shouldn't have won.
Yeah, I really like it for that. I think it's quite a fun twist on the sort of Money in the Bank booking. I think like putting Otis in that position is a really fun thing to do.
Yeah, totally.
But also you're filming it, so why couldn't you have done it like they're both pulling on the briefcase, and then as they get dragged down, the weight of two people pulling the briefcase snaps the things. You could have done a close-up shot of it snapping, and then you've done a slow-mo, the briefcase going through the air, and then it lands in Otis's hands. It doesn't have to be. I don't know why when we got to the roof, we were filming it as if it was a one-shot wrestling match again, rather than like we're clearly filming a film, so let's just do takes. Yeah, I make same thing as get shots that establish where people are going. If they're going off the roof, maybe let us know that is off the roof, because from some of the wide shots, it looks like it's a mezzanine floor.
Do you know what? It always reminds me. Well, we'll get into this more when we do the podcast tomorrow. But I remember last year after SummerSlam, and like, everyone was raving about the Fiend entrance. My wife said, "Can I see it?" Because I've heard so many people talking about it. When I say so many people, she's heard the podcast and us raving about it. She's like, "Can I see it?" And she watched it and she was like, you can't get past how terrible WWE production is sometimes. Because like she goes like the head lantern looks so hokey and so naff. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes as wrestling fans, we can't see outside the bubble of how bad WWE production can be at times, and how they want to be a TV show, but they make bad TV shows.
Yeah, they employ a lot of people who write actual TV shows and work on actual TV shows, and then for some reason they just don't take their advice or don't do
Yeah.
It's weird because when they do things like a proper TV show, it comes off amazing. And stuff like this where it should have just been like, just think about how the ending would happen and just don't do it like, you've got the ability to add more shots in to make an end, to make a finish here. It doesn't have to be a one-take wrestling match finish.
Yeah.
Because
but
it makes perfect sense and it works. And the way they did it, I think, is still pretty good. I just think it could have been like aces if we'd done it. If we'd done it the other way, because I think it's a lot of fun. I think Otis being the luckiest man alive is a load of fun. Asuka winning is great. And the whole match leading up to it was just a wonderful, glorious, stupid hodgepodge of stuff.
Wonderfully wacky. Right, okay, well, let's get through the rest of your super chats. Rosalina said, I pulled my pectoral just from play wrestling with my 2-year-old nephew. These people are amazing. Pavila Andy Cage, if someone kicks out of the stomp, what is Seth's finisher? 2 stomps, spam the stomp button until he wins? That is
Seth's finisher,
Peter Mullins, Seth looks like Drew's less successful clone.
So someone took a picture of this match in a nutshell, and it was Raichu punching Pikachu.
I remember into a WWE show, and the dark match was Seth Rollins versus Elias, and I was like, "This is basically that Spider-Man meme." Robbie Clegg, of course, my patron, it says 0 points going into this. Oh, right. Email Andy@WrestleTalk.com. He'll look into that. Sharif Johnson, Rollins face turn, please. No, I don't think that's going to be a face turn. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with that, though.
I think that means a rematch. I think that's actually going to drive Seth insane.
Yeah. Johnny Garcia, ready to watch WWE's version of The Raid with the boys. Dude, it was so much fun. The bad one, Ryan B. Bad. Gronk is WWE's longest reigns. No one could possibly care, Ryan. Dave Berman, what if AJ's new gimmick is basically Kenny from South Park, buried at Mania, thrown off the roof tonight? I think Ollie pitched that, or Adam pitched it or something. It was going to be like, Kenny McCormick. Mitch Green, don't know if I'm more excited for the Money in the Bank matches or Undertaker's last ride. Glenn Leslie, does Vince induct Taker into the Hall of Fame? That's got to be Kane, right? That's got to be Kane. Tom Delves, this match is effing great. Match of the year so far. Colby Dennis, it was me who called it. Yeah. Marco Dominguez, just need a Breaking Benjamin song to play, and we've got SmackDown versus Raw. Dean says, I called Otis and the Kitchen. Game and Tech says, I can't stand Nia. She can't wrestle. She injures people. Daminger says, shout out to the creepy hand shadow of Laurie. Dean says,
it's me resting my hand over here. Look.
Dina says, I cannot believe I predicted Otis with the Kitchen and winning the briefcase. Austin Shue said, I called it, told you Otis would win. Jordan said, my Wrestle League predictions. No. Jesse says, ladder matches are a big disappointment, especially with Otis winning. Gamer Tech, let's ignore the 2 people who got murdered. V says, Otis will lose the Money in the Bank in a stip match. But don't want Dolph with it. Peter Mullins, roof part, 1 ladder between 2 matches, lobs 2 people over a railing and heard them landing a second later. Heavily edited AJ final shot, super flat. The bad one, Ryan B. Bad, says Dolph to cost Otis his cash in. That's a possibility, which is a shame, really, for Otis and this year's Money in the Bank. Jack says, what the F just happened? Nate drops surname. Worst sound effect, Aleister Black creaking noise for his entrance, or the weird thud of 2 guys getting chucked off a roof. I don't know, but the best one was Carmella moonwalking on the squeaky floor.
That was, and then on the other floor. That was my highlight of the whole match.
Jordan said, did I miss the truth being revealed? No, you did not. The hacker did not show up. Top Deck Land. Sorry, it's just refreshed. Where are we? Correct. A lot of people have got in touch since. Top Deckland. Mandy turn on Otis and use his briefcase to cash in. Not sure that's going to be possible. Tom Delves. That turned real bad when they got outside. Otis versus Braun, all the meat. Jack Benner says Tucker versus Otis Universal Championship WrestleMania main event. Can't wait. Christian says, done watching Raw and SmackDown tonight was a waste. Only good match was Rollins versus Drew. There goes Vince making bad decisions again. AEW, NXT, New Japan only for me. Adrian Cope, thank you for your donation. Tom says AJ should have won. Also, Corbin has 7 years of bad luck for breaking the mirror. Yeah, I thought the Corbin thing was going to be the one to send him over the edge, like with the bad luck.
Yeah, it's weird to do. It's weird to do that as if it was going to be a big deal and then sort of just move on from it. Do you know what I think the match needed? Actually, having thought about it, commentary.
Yeah, it was weird that they just brought commentary back right at the end.
Yeah, I
to
think
be like, and Asuka won.
I think it needed it throughout, and you could have just done it as if it was like, just bring it in at the right moments. Yeah, I definitely could have used that to keep the pace going.
Huil DDA, this was the kind of thing this is the kind of thing that as a teen made me embarrassed to watch wrestling. Nate Drop surname, Otis found a way to win even though he's too heavy to climb a ladder. That got real bad when they got outside. Shayna didn't even make it to the roof. Justin Edelheit, best Money in the Bank match in recent memory. Otis with the literal heist of the century, only for Dolph to win it off of him. Sigh. Gabriel Reyes, I love Otis, but that ending did not sit well with me. I have no interest in seeing Otis with a briefcase. Other than that, thought the match was tops. And one last one from Flaming. Oh yeah, because I forgot. So he's asking you to bring back your pay-per-view rumors videos that you used to do way back when. Yeah. No. And asked about Tamina getting punished for her dad. I mean, she got a big push of that, so I don't think so. Also, like, she's been with the company for like 15 years, and he liked the ending. So, and lastly from Michael Mooney, men versus women is a go for WWE. Not really, because they just do it every now and again.
Yeah,
but yeah,
to put over someone like that was their attempt to put over Shayna Baszler before not including her in the rest of the match.
Yeah,
having her choke out Rey Mysterio, who is now
and last one, and then we'll get out of here from Victoria, who says, "Love Otis, but why? R.I.P. Heavy Machinery."
I was just thinking about it just then. Like I thought another fun way they could have done the finish was if Otis can't climb the ladder, is there some way he could use the ladder to hit the briefcase and knock it down? Like in a moment of being like fairly ingenious and thinking outside the box, like pick the ladder up and just knock the briefcase out of hit it hard enough that it falls down to you.
Also, thank you for Mod Mother for sending me a message there to say, don't forget to check Streamlabs. Don't worry, Mod Mother, I did. There's no other chat there, mate. We did actually have one last one come in that was from Pavi, who said, was that Andy cleaning the floors? Is that the last one? I think that's the last one. So, right, we will, let's get out of here. Short pay-per-view in the end. Oh, no. MXG says, Otis will lose the briefcase in a stakes match. Deary me. Right, thank you all so much for watching. That was a very short pay-per-view. Quite liked it.
Yeah,
we'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. BST with a full podcast review of that show, which I'm looking forward to diving back into, kind of like assessing the show as a whole. But yeah, until then, click the videos that appeared on screen. Check out more awesome WrestleTalk things. I've been Luke Owen. This has been El Fake Laurie Blake. We're off now. Bye. See everyone. Good night.